myself from this reality. Oh, it's been a couple years, I feel the same. Guess I'll never really learn this fucking game, but I'm here to play it now. I don't wanna cry again, even if I lose a friend. You say you had good intent when you hurt me. You do it all again, that's so loose to me. I don't wanna try anymore. Yeah, I won't show up at your door in the morning. Said that it wasn't planned when you hurt me. You do it all again, that's so loose to me.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, please. Welcome back. Everybody's having a good evening or morning or afternoon, depending where you are at. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got ourselves big box opening for the day. We got the weekly vault loot stuff. Most of my alts are parked in front of Ouroboros. Not everybody, but most of them are, so we should be pretty good. What's up, Phil? We got ourselves TM Assassin together with Unknown Man. How you guys all doing today? We got PTR maybe this week, potentially. We're just gonna have to wait until and see, but maybe PTR this week, which would be pretty cool. Got on stream from the start. Hype, what's up, Gray Fox? How you doing, my mans? Yo, Gray Fox, yo, Skyrim fan? Skyrim or Elder Scrolls in general? I don't know if there was Gray Fox in the older games, because I never really played much Morrowind or Daggerfall, but Oblivion, bro, Thieves Guild. Thieves Guild storyline, it was second to best to Assassin's Guild, Dark Brotherhood. And then it was cool how they gave a little nod towards Thieves Guilds in Skyrim, but it wasn't as nearly as big. In fact, guilds in Skyrim just weren't nearly as big. But hopefully you guys are having a good one. Let's hop on the game. Let's get the music back up and running too. Get it back up and running, boys. Didn't Skyrim, like Special Edition or Legend Edition or whatever, get like a bunch of like mods like baked into the game? Because isn't there new stuff to try in Skyrim? Because I kind of want to go back now, dude. Hey, Dal, how are you, mate? What's up, Cosmic? How you doing, my man? Yes, brother, how you doing? What's up, Aiden? What's up, Kreiser? Is this the PTR waiting room? It is PTR waiting room. Did you do a key with the Demon Hunter? I did. I made sure to do that off stream, or I made sure to do it, I think, for a video recording. I don't even know if I end up using it or not. Well, let's hop on live, man. Actually, PTR is updating. Wait, no, PTR. Not PTR, just Hearthstone. So pretty close. Big week, 10 hours offline, it says. Big week this week, 10-hour offline, it says. Wait, really? Wait, you mean like the reset? You mean like the Wednesday, you mean like the Tuesday, Wednesday reset? Wait, are the servers even up then? Wait, what do you mean the 10-hour offline? I'm afraid now. I'm concerned. Go into the Mage Tower. I hope I can get the cat form there. So, Gavin, I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. You will not be able to get the cat form from back in the day. I am so sorry to break and shatter your hopes and dreams. The Mage Tower is not bringing back any of the old school rewards from Legion, like the weapons and stuff. The only thing that's new for Druids that you can get is the Guardian form, the Werebear form. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I think Blizzard has stated that multiple times that the old rewards will not return because they want to keep them special for the people that did earn them, because they did originally mark those rewards as limited time. So sorry, but Guardian form you can still get it. There is, however, tier 20 recolors, which still look good, a new mount for doing those 7 challenges, and an achievement for doing it on one of every single spec. Which I'm gonna try to do one of every spec. There's 2 weeks for the challenge, 2 weeks while the Mage shower's up, so I'm gonna do it. I'm actually gonna do it. Let me drink a sip of more coffee. Sad, but that bear form is nice. I agree with you. I think they should give Druid more opportunities to get different forms. Like do special little events in the game. Or maybe challenges, kind of like similar to the Warlock Greenfire challenge, where it's a difficult bit of content, but if you do it, you get a new form. And now all your Druids can transmog into that form on your account. I think they definitely need to do more of that for Druids from time to time. Like in a 0.5 patch, just add another like little challenge for Druids to do, or like a secret achievement for Druids to do to unlock a form. You know what I mean? Something that isn't necessarily like raiding or dungeons or PvP, but like a PvE content with a solo challenge where it's you testing out your Druid skills versus something, or some kind of like a puzzle you gotta solve, and then you unlock a form. Stuff like that would be cool, you know? Because they used to do a lot of the secret stuff for a while, with secret finding community, going for mounts, going for toys, going for pets, which the secret finding community I think is still around, but I don't think they've added any secrets. They could totally add some Druid secrets, like only Druid specific ones. That'd be cool. Alrighty, boys. I'm gonna need to fly some of these bad boys over to Oribos, but we're gonna start opening up the boxes this year. When I'm line to come out, we have no idea. Emporium. No clue. We gotta wait until it hits PTR, and then we'll have a better idea of when it's coming out to live servers. But first, we gotta hit PTR for us to test it out and test out Zerath Mortis and all that new stuff. You know what I mean? I did tank last key. Dude, I tried tanking last key, and I didn't have my soul binds for tanking at all. I think I was in Naja, so at least I had Visuals Inc. And I had, Dauntless Duelist. I had at least Fell... I don't even think I had Fell Defender. But I had like no tankiness except for Vicious Ink. Oh, Viscous Ink? I should have been Draven with my full tanky set. Because I just felt so squishy. That healer just had to constantly keep healing me. I felt like I was just taking so much damage. The healer had to work overtime. Healer couldn't even DPS. They actually had to babysit me the whole time. Which could be down to lack of versatility maybe too. Like, I just take so much damn. I don't even have a really tanky Lego either. Like if I got one, I think I'll be in a good spot. Down tank, yeah. Where are my other Legos at? Lego, legendary. Okay, so I don't have any tanky Lego. I only have the Fell Devastation Ibian one, which worked out last time okay. What Lego do I need as a tank? I think it's Fire Soul, right? Each soul fragment consumed by Fire Soul reduces the cooldown of Fire Brand. Yeah, that is huge for defensives. That is actually massive. Or Fell Flame Fortification. You take 50% reduced magic damage with Elimination Aura. That's not bad either. That doesn't seem that bad either, but I think Fire Soul just ends up being more value for the overall. Maroga's around 39 and a bod, the thing where they get a 40 free item modes. I would be 47, but I just got 1. So yeah, Impera, that's another one. It's not buys you 40 renown, it sets your renown to 40 if you are under 40. So yeah, if you are down on renown or don't have at least 40 renown, stop farming renown right now. Go buy that item from the Oribos Flight Path vendor, and then do the rest of your farming for renown. In fact, if you get any characters level 50, 51, 52, anywhere to 59, go and buy the item right now, because you could just start at 40 renown on a level 50 character before you even start questing. And then your quests and Torghast quests and BGs and dungeons, all, well, not dungeons, but at that low level, but all those other activities can give you renown. You could end up at over 60. My rogue was at like 70 renown by the time. My alt alliance rogue, which I didn't do a key on this week. I should probably try to. Was at like 70 renown by the time he hit level 60. It was insane. Like, you literally just leveling and you get in the renown grind out of the way. It's so good. It is actually so good. I really hope it'll work. Yeah, sorry, but they really need to add an item like just to like up someone's renown, you know? They really need to add something like that in the game. That's what I think a lot of people wanted as an item, just to plus 40 renown. I think that would have made things easier, because then you wouldn't have to do the grind nearly as much. The only thing Druids deserve is to be removed from the game. You mean in arenas? I feel you on that. I feel you on that sometimes. Any advice on raising the class for a new starter? Play whatever you like. Play whatever sounds cool. Whatever sounds fun or interesting. Whatever looks the best for you. Whatever you think looks the coolest. As a new player, literally don't concern yourself with like a meta. This isn't like classic WoW where like starting with a good racial and a good class, race class combos are like a real deal. This is retail, dude. There's very little difference. There is a difference, but a little difference between like one or the other. If it's a new class you're playing, really just pick whatever sounds cool, whatever looks coolest to you. Whatever you personally find as the coolest thing for you. That's what I would do. Whatever you find more interesting, whatever's going to keep you playing the character. Because let's say if I told you like Tauren Hunter is a really good combo, but you don't like the way Taurens look because it look like a walking hamburger, you're not a fan of that, you should have played whatever looks good to you, whatever you like, whatever's aesthetically pleasing for you. And that's it. Just start that way. You'll probably enjoy the game a hell of a lot more than sticking to some kind of a meta. There'll be plenty of time for meta. You can figure out the meta way later. Just start with something that looks fun, looks cool, looks unique, looks whatever you enjoy. That would be my best advice. Alrighty, boys, first big box opening of the day, and it's gonna be gloves. Are these good though? Are these any good? Chicken handlers. Was that from DOS? Rocket chicken handlers, because there are... Wait, there are fallen chickens in DOS, isn't there? Alright, we're gonna sim all these. I do want to switch my spec to Havoc just to make sure we are in DPS, since I don't really tank as this guy. Plus, simming tanks is... You only sim in DPS for them. As a tank, you can only sim your damage. So, that doesn't really help out that much. Alright, I'm gonna switch screens real quick. Let me see what this sim's for. Am I in the right soulbind? Yeah, more or less. That'll be good enough. Yeah. Chicken handlers. I really should put the legend on, not the pants, or go upgrade those pants. Let me also enchant these rings. I tried this, the battle cloak and the ring, to see which one of these is actually better, just so we can sim whatever best gear we can get. But I'm pretty sure the gloves are pretty good. So just set it back to patchwork, one boss, 5 minutes, which is like the pure single target sims. Honestly, I should be doing my sims in AoE, but single target is fine, mostly. Yo, no, don't listen. I played Frost DK as the worst time I wasted for it. What? Frost DK? What do you mean? I played DK and it's the worst time wasted I got. How's it fair with a Paladin where you get way more competitive with less eye level than a DK Mage and always been on top? You really think so? I don't know. I feel like Unholy Death Knights had a really good start at the beginning of expansion with not a lot of item with little blasts and damage. But you know, they're just Unholy being Unholy. They scaled really well. So going for the crafted ring, the 233 ring, purple cloak with 220, and the new gloves is a damage increase of 164. How much is it just the gloves themselves? The gloves are so many one. Yo, I got some good upgrades, dude. I got huge upgrades. Let's go. Crit mastery. I don't think mastery is a good stat for me, but I think the item level and the agility right now, those gains are probably the biggest. Yo, you guys gotta blink. This character is gonna be maximum like giga gear, maximum item level, like my priest was. He's already 234 item level. Look at this guy. Look at this demon hunter, man. This demon hunter is gonna come up. I like it. Alrighty, monk next. I've been enjoying playing Mystery recently. I actually kind of like playing Night Fae as a Windwalker, but I think I'm probably stick to Mystery for the most part. I mean, BDB with a Windwalker is really fun, but I kind of enjoy Mystery a lot. Is it just me? I think of Demon Hunter as a tank, they're fantastic. They are probably one of the most active tanks in the game. They're not very cooldown heavy, they're more about active mitigation heavy. You don't survive by pressing a button that keeps you alive every 2 minutes, 3 minutes. You survive by pressing buttons actively. Like, if you're not actively paying attention to the gameplay, you are dead. Which is, I kind of like that about Demon Hunter. It's very active, very fast paced, and I kind of love it. Hoodie? It is an upgrade. I think the stats are kind of garbo, but it is an upgrade. Let's just say how good of an upgrade it is. I know for healer it's pretty good. It gives me crit. Actually, for a healer monk, you know what the best part is? You can literally run whatever you want to. Stat-wise, it literally doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. It's actually kind of hilarious. I think my monk would be better if I did pick up the Naya buff. But yeah. What do you think about the meta 9.2? What do you hope will be the meta? I'm hoping every spec that isn't currently meta becomes the meta in the 9.2. I'm hoping it really gets shaken up. That's my hopes. Anything that is good right now, I hope it doesn't become garbage, but I am hoping that everything that isn't meta right now, anything that isn't strong, becomes better. So let me take a look at the classes right now, like at least in raiding, right? We can take a look at logs, see what classes, how well they're doing in raids. And we'll go for, I don't know, let's go for stats. Just to put classes on the table. I'm hoping Enhancement Shaman will become better. Double Legendary, I'm hoping that'll help him out a ton. Warlocks in general, you can see where Affliction, Destruction, Demo is. I'm hoping they'll be more at least middle towards the top, not as much towards the bottom. It really is, a lot of the where these classes are is based off of the fights of the raid. I feel like if majority of the fights were single target, for example, I think Enhancement Shaman would have a better representation, and if those fights were a lot more melee friendly. A lot of the fights in Second Nation are still range heavy or range favored and are not really as I would say not as melee friendly mechanically, but not terrible, right? Like Fury Warrior, Soul Rogue, Assassin, they could all do really, really well for the boss jam and the decent AoE. Frost Mages, I'm hoping they're pretty good right now. Like they're great in Mythic Pluses, they're just not great in raids, so that's really down to mechanics. I'm hoping Red Paladins and Survival Hunter will be pretty good. They got some decent tier sets. Death Knights, I feel like, are towards the bottom. I'm hoping the tier sets will let them be kind of like at least middle. I'll be pretty happy with that alone. But I mean, somebody's always going to be at the bottom, right? Even if everybody's super equal and the difference between the top and the bottom is like 1 DPS, someone's always going to be at the bottom. So like it looks like, wow, Enhancement Shaman just blows ass, but in fact, it actually isn't that much further away from Assassin Shuriken performance. Like you can kind of see like the median, the middle, right? The points. It's shifted to the side a little. It's not like super like angled like some of the other raids have been, like where some classes are just far ahead, like Shadow Priest and all of BFA says like BOD or something. They usually have like the biggest numbers in terms of like just sim or logging, I guess. But yeah, I feel like we're actually a little bit, not the closest we've ever been, could be closer, but definitely not terrible either. So the cloak is, or the helm is an upgrade. We'll pick it up. This song, let's get something better, right, chat? Let's get something better. I like this one. I could rock with this. So the helm is an upgrade. We're at the 240 item level. This monk, I've been working on this character for a bit, and we reached that 239, dude. Look at that big dumb head helmet. Look at that big dumb head. I kind of want to keep it, honestly. It looks so big and so dumb. This is what happens when you play Valpera, bro. It looks so Jake. The pop color is massive. I look like one of those dogs with a cone. Can I just keep that without the helm? Can I just do that? All right, switching off of this character onto the Warlock, who I've been having a lot of fun with. Oh no, poor Shadow Priest don't matter in us one another crap. Yeah, mercy. Yeah, every class is going to be at the top of the, every class is going to be top and every class is going to be at the bottom. I am hoping though for like some of the fights, like Enhancement Shamans, like they're so fun, but I do think that a lot of the raid, like playing Elemental is a little, Enhancement can work right now. A lot of Enhancement though ends up being like supporting other classes, which is why I think they're so low towards the bottom of the logs stats. They are really good because without them, you wouldn't have the warriors doing as much damage as they are. You wouldn't have the rogues doing as much damage as they are, right? Enhancement is a fantastic support. I just wish it had pretty good damage for itself while being on top of a good support. Even if you lower down the support and amp up their damage, I think that'll be even better. 5% extra attack swing on autos, but amp up their damage baseline. I think that'll be fine. Warlock. Oh, Imperial Ordnance. Isn't that actually decent trinket, chat? Isn't that actually not or is that terrible? I can't remember which one of the castle trinkets is bad, which one isn't. I literally cannot. I recently started playing Frost. I really hope it doesn't get nerfed. Yeah, Frost, I don't think it's going anywhere. I'd be surprised if Frost got nerfed, honestly. Just because Frost finally found itself a little bit of a success in Mythic Pluses. It'd be weird for Blizzard just to take it away immediately. Except for Red Paladins, that were towards the bottom since BFA started. Really? Paladins are actually not bad inside of raid progression because everybody dies in raid fights, and every time somebody dies in a raid, Paladin gets wings. So Paladins continue to kind of carry the damage as people in fights die. So Paladins are not bad, it's just as you get to do the fights, as your house progression, I feel like that's where they start to fall off. But in PvP, they're really good too, though, so like, don't get me wrong. Mythic Plus, I was hoping Paladins would better Mythic Plus representation. Being on cap didn't really help them that much so far, but maybe it'll change in the next update. Maybe with the tier set. Apparently the trinket with that mastery is 80 DPS increase. I kind of love it. I never really played with Imperial Ordnance, but I don't think it's difficult to play with it, is it? You can just fire off at a guy and then get a bunch of intellect afterwards. And it does decent damage too. Targets suffer arcane damage for each ordnance hits them. That could be pretty decent, chat. Wait, that's pretty good. That sounds pretty good on paper. Hell yeah. So that's kind of my set. This character is almost 240. I've actually been putting work on the Warlock, so this character is up and up. I kind of love the Ventier burst of that character in AoE. I kind of love it. It's 45 weeks, so maybe we'll take advantage of it. So refreshing that you enjoy the game, or at least seem to. Like, there's no content creators who enjoy the game anymore. Love your channel. What's up, X6? How you doing, my guy? Honestly, like, don't get me wrong. Blizzard has gone through issues, but as someone who still likes the game, I don't really know what else to do besides making WoW videos to make people smile. Like, that's why I started doing the videos, because I had ideas of like, oh, I want to do this video, oh, I want to do that video, because I didn't see certain videos like Outlaw World guides or Combat World guides back in the day for PvP, and I was like, what if I were to learn how to play combat, or sort of kind of, and make guides and make the stuff that I would want to see on YouTube. So I just could have been doing that, right? And I don't really know what else to do. I don't hate the game, so like, I don't really know. I'm just doing what I do best, at least what I feel like I do best, which is make videos about a game that I like. I probably wouldn't be playing WoW and wouldn't be making WoW. I probably wouldn't be making videos on a game I do enjoy. Like, as soon as this game, if for some reason I dislike it, I'm probably gonna stop completely, because there's no point. I wouldn't waste my time on that. But I literally have been having fun. I don't really know what to say. I feel like I said that stuff before, and I don't want to rehash it. So we'll just end it there. Paladin, I probably should want to go red, right? Or do I want to go holy? Because I've been enjoying holy recently. Because holy can get trinkets. Red set. Don't want a blessing of summer anymore. I kind of want that ring. Give me that. Is that it? Why do I have two shield event? Why do I have two Legos? The same Lego. Huh? Also, big AoE week this week. With it being fortified. You know, I think, like, I have not a great trinkets. I probably will set myself as holy from here on, because I do want to get some holy gear. I think that's what I'll do, because I look at my red gear. It's not terrible, and I can get a couple pieces to fill out, but nothing that red specifically needs, like gloves, for example. Right? I don't necessarily need them. But should I get them? Because it is Versa. I think I'm gonna grab them. Hold on. Flesh Fuse Crushers? Not a... Now I'm actually wondering if that's a stat upgrade, because haste is a good stat for paladins. Huh. Hold on, let me sim these real quick. Let me just run some sim. Let me just run them through a sim. Because I don't even know if that's a good upgrade. That actually might be decent on stats in terms of haste. Crushers, and I'll put internal strength on these things. And while I'm here, I think I can... Internal strength, okay, it's enchanted. I think I can... I need to get a little bit more renown, by the way. Oh my god. I need just a little more renown just to max out Necrolord, at least with a many. Actually, I'm not even sure. Do I get a many maxed out? Do I go for Earmere, or am I supposed to be Marileth? I think I'm supposed to be Earmere. I think I'm supposed to be playing Earmere for the AoE damage and the mastery. Let me go pick up the enchant. And what else was I gonna do? Yeah, so the gloves are not an upgrade. But the rings, if I put haste and mastery on one or the other, haste here, mastery here, that's actually an upgrade of 29. So let me do that real quickly. Do I have the gold? I do. Item enchant, finger, and it is mastery. What else was I gonna do? I said I was gonna say something in chat, but I forgot what. I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna do something. I was looking at my gear and I was gonna do something. I can't remember. I cannot remember. Wait, do I have any crafted pieces? I don't think I do. Wait, I think that's what I was gonna do. I think I was... Oh, no. I was gonna try to see if I can up the versatility with that thing. Up the versatility with those treads. I don't think I have enough points. No, I don't. I hate it how you need separate score for every one of y'all. They need to fix it for 9-2, dude. Just take that out of the game. You know, like if I got KSM on my main, if I'd spend all that time doing my keys, I might also at least do upgrades to like a rank 10, at least to rank 11, something, anything. At least some form of catch up. You know what I mean? There's gotta be some form of catch, because that upgrade that item level would be nice. That'd be a 240 in my bags. Even 239 to be happy with the overall eye level. But I think I was gonna buy a neck. I was gonna buy a crafted piece, miscellaneous neck, and I was gonna buy a 230 crafted piece. So this neck has haste mastery, so I think I want to keep it haste mastery as well. Haste with Versa, haste crit, haste crit, haste crit, haste crit. Is there not a single one that's haste mastery? There isn't. Okay, so what if we do haste crit and put a mastery gem inside of it? I think that'll be the best way of going about it. So we actually are getting some sort of upgrade in terms of stats. Because I am going to be losing mastery on the stat. I'm going to prop it up a little bit with a gem. At the very least. Ring with mastery here. This goes mastery here. And now we have a neck. I probably should have gotten a mastery haste neck, couldn't I? That'll be fine. This will work. That's slightly bit of item level. Not really, because the 230 you're gonna place at 223. So I guess it's kind of okay. But it's a better neck, more stamina, most secondary stats overall. So I think that'll be good. That's a nice little upgrade. Okay, so kind of a dud, but not really for the Paladin, but that's okay. Paladin's in a good spot. Kyrian DK's bug. Look at Bicep Pump's new video. Wait. Is it really? Is it really bugged? Hold on. Bicep Pump. What's bugged about it? Hold on. Bicep Pump. There we go. One rune obliterates. Final sentence bug gives one rune obliterates Frost DK PvE.
That to deal a ton of damage in kind of any encounter.
So I know that a lot of people like play Final Sentence.
I'd like to give a big shout out in detail. So what you're going to do with this legendary is you're going to make it spread in single targets. But not only are you going to make it spread, you're going to kind of make it spread to your primary target itself. So what happens is that you use this kind of this Legion toy. You can buy it from one of the factions in Legion. You need to be somewhat okay in reputation with them, so do head over and farm that if you fancy. If you haven't played Legion, it might be a bit, I don't know. Whenever you have your shackle on the target and you hit it with your obliterate, it tries to spread the toy, but it can't, so it spreads to your primary target. This adds a damage increase buff, as well as adding a tiny bit of duration on shackle bug there as well, and it refunds a rune. So essentially what you get is a shackle that lasts for like 30 seconds. During that 30-second window, you can hit obliterate for 1 rune cost, but still give you 20 rune power, and it gives you damage increase on the target. And this is just a huge impact, and it makes it very worthwhile to do, and it's why you get those big logs showing up. Anyway, I put down together a macro with my normal breaths and goes. So I just make sure that I use shackle and this toy. It puts it on the ground, and then I just keep hitting obliterate. Anyway, what it looks like.
What does it look like?
Head into the encounter normally.
I've seen the DKs are running that Lego, and I've tried to figure out what the hell they're trying to do with it, but I never could figure out what they were doing.
Obliterate, 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 obliterate. Just keep going. There's nothing. We generate 20 rune power every single time I hit it, and it just costs a single rune, so I can just keep going, going, going.
Huh.
You can see on the target that my shackle is still up.
What the hell is this?
A bug, but, you know.
What is this drink? Okay, so what is the toy I need? That seems busted.
My obliterate bottom here. My breath is still going. Box you set.
Enchanted stone whistle. Do I have an enchanted stone whistle? That is a great question. Toy stone whistle. I don't have it. With Court of Ferandris honored, I can easily get it. Wait a second. Are we gonna chat? Are we about to go and cheese some Frost DK in a dungeon? Del, my man, gaming. I think we just saw something broken. Chat. I think we gotta try this before they nerf it. I think we gotta try this before they nerf it. Yo, okay, well, let's keep the box opening. Where's that video? Okay, let me put it to the side. I'm gonna go buy the toy, and we're gonna take our Frost DK into the dungeon because I have that Lego, and we're gonna have some fun with it. We're just, dude, yeah, no, we're definitely doing Death Knight Key. There's no reason why not to. I'm gonna record that run. This is gonna be fun as hell. I'm gonna tell them don't move the boss. Every time they were doing the bosses, don't move the boss. Because apparently, I guess you need the item next to the boss in order to do the damage. We're gonna take the two-hander build and just spam obliterates into the boss. This is gonna be fun as hell. I am excited. Hell yeah, dude. Let's signal boost that build. So we're in the kitty cat. I'm actually gonna get gear for the feral. I miss feral. I kind of want to play it again. Boy, look at that weapon. Devis's cacophonous poleaxe. Well, now we gotta play feral too. Look at that, boys. Woo, we got a weapon for the kitty cat. I'm happy with that. That's literally how I bring up raid bots. I literally type in Google why raid sim. I don't know why I don't type raidbots.com. Don't judge me. Don't you dare. We got a weapon, boys. Let's go. Huge. And we're playing my kitty cat as a Kyrian recently. I actually don't mind the Kyrian playstyle. I kind of like it. It's a very support build, but I do want to try to see if I can play it out. It's kind of fun. Pogger up, but huge, dude, huge. There was a ring with Haste Master, just so you know. You on the DK later? Yeah, definitely. Went back to the video and checked it. You mean that's the weapon he was using? Or that's the... you mean that's the enchant he was using? Ring with Haste Mastery? Or are you talking about, like, me? Oh, you mean, like, in the stream. You went back. Look at that damage increase. 328. What is going on? I gotta grab it. Devis's cacophonous poleaxe. Let's go. What's up, Zeltic? How you doing? Oh, Celtic, how you doing, my man? I don't know why I call you Zeltic. How you doing, my guy? Sorry for messing up your name. I'm really bad at what I do. We got a weapon. 240 animal. Let's go, boys. How did this character get 240? He definitely does not feel like a 240 character. With my damage as a druid and keys, it is pretty low. So he definitely does not feel like a 240 item level character. But this druid, we're actually going to play him. Boomy, feral. We're going to start actually playing, start simming, trying to max out the dams. And playing Kyrian. I kind of love Kyrian. I kind of like it. Like when you play a Covenant that you enjoy, there's just something about it where you just want to try harder at it. And that's just kind of how it's been with me, man. I don't know why. Alright, everybody, here's Cage Stampus. I know all you're just waiting for it. Grab it while it's hot. Grab it. Grab it. Everybody grabbing? Everybody grabbing your mail? Alright, I'm out. I don't know if Cage Stampus still despawns with it or not. Yo, the Death Knight, we're going back and we're going to try this build, dude. We're going to try this. We'll see how it works. That's going to be fun. You know the ring you bought? It wasn't a ring. I think it was a neck. I think it was a neck that I bought, but I could be wrong. Maybe it was a ring. I really don't hope it was a neck, though. Because I didn't really need rings with my Paladin. Alright, boys. DK. This DK, we have him right now as Unholy. But we're going to go back to Frost in just a second. Actually, might as well go back to Frost right now. Kyrian, already set up. We have the Legendary. So we'll be pretty good. DK. So actually, let's go and switch out for... I think is this ring is good. And the... Here we go. Jackal Undead. Jackal the Unworthy. And we get a chest piece. And that's actually, I think, an upgrade. Ooh, okay. Alright. I'm okay with that. Hold on, where's my sim? What's in my... There we go. That chest piece, I think, is going to be an upgrade since it does have Master and Crit. Yo, now I'm so excited. I literally can't think about anything else but trying out this bursty, cheesy Death Knight thingy. I am so excited. Now, we have ourselves the dual build here for now for the Sims, but we are going to go two-hand when we actually do the build. So that'll be part of the play, is going for that two-hander. It was a neck, bad, it was another space. Oh, you good, Parian. You good, my guy. Nice you people for me, though. Yeah, this is gonna be fun, man. Let's go. Got 4 characters, 2K score, working on 2 more since there's no M+ catch-up. Yeah, FY. I feel like they should have added something. Which character do you think is the best, just never dying in PvP? Tanks that never die in PvP. I think Guardian Druids are pretty damn good for it. I think Guardian Druid is the one tank that doesn't die in dungeons, in raids, in PvP, I guess, too. Like, they just don't die. They never programmed death for Guardian Druids. Let's switch that song to something better, maybe. And the chest piece is an upgrade. Look at that 7k DPS. I like that. Look at that. It's good sim. So the chest piece is filling out the 2 feature 2 slot in the chest piece. Huge. I just gotta make sure to enchant the chest. And it'll be good. So let's go do that really quickly. Enchant it real quickly with Eternal Skirmish. My Mog is all kinds of janked up now, but it's okay. It is all janked up, but it's okay. And we'll have our two-hander here. Wrong side. I need to go from this end. Do you think it's worth doing the Chains of Domination campaign on alts? Not really, because you don't really necessarily need anything from there. I feel like when you didn't do it on your main, doing Chains of Domination campaign is worth. But when you've done it on your main, but don't really want to do it on your alts, there's nothing really stops you from, like, there's nothing really requires you to do it. You can get Renown without it. Unless maybe you're trying to do Torghast grinding for Renown, for example. And let's say you're just not super lucky with Skirmish. You're not super lucky. No, the price of that went up. You're not super lucky with, let's say, the Renown that you get for it. I could have used the mailbox here, actually. Someone set them one up. Let's say you're just doing Torghast runs back to back, and you're just not super lucky on being able to get Renown from there, and you're like, you know, I don't want a more guaranteed way, even if it takes me a little bit more time. Then I guess you could do the campaign. But as to do a campaign for like any reason whatsoever, you don't need to. Today, if you're aware of Whirlwind is the top DPS ability SD, yeah, it's so good, Camille. It is so good. You're in the conduit, aren't you? I love it, dude. I actually high-key love the fact that Whirlwind does that much damage. It's so good. You can start making reaction videos to some WoW videos like Platinum WoW. Does Platinum make reaction videos now? I haven't watched Platinum in a while. Actually, well, it's not that I haven't watched Platinum. It's just YouTube hasn't recommended me Platinum. Most of my YouTube, like what I watch, is usually just recommended videos and a handful of channels that I actually do watch. But nowadays, just letting the recommended take me down rabbit holes. That's been fun in its own way. I mean, I've done reactions on like trailers, cutscenes, stuff like that, but that's not. I'll see what he does and I'll make a decision. Maybe at some point in the future. Reaction videos seems like a lot of channels moved on towards making reaction content. That comes with its own issues of like copyright sometimes, but it gets a lot of views. So maybe like if I feel like my channel if I feel like my channel is appropriate to move in the direction, then I guess I will. But I haven't thought about it at all. Yeah, Capitano, how you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. What do we got? Is that good? I'm gonna sim it, but is that good? I think this mage is already cracked out with gear, so I think that's where we pick up coins and then we turn those coins into stuff, into useful material. And yeah, that'll be fine. Cool. You'll make more of an audience with such videos. Yeah, a lot of channels did move on. Like channels I used to watch moved on to there's some channels that used to play. There's just one channel that used to play Skyrim and do like a bunch of gaming videos, but instead now they do like Reddit meme reviews and stuff, or just look at different Reddits and react to it. It's fun to watch. But I asked myself before, like, could I actually... So that chest piece is not an upgrade, so we'll pick up the coin. I asked myself, like, would that something I would do? But I have never really, like, thought it through easily just yet. You know what I mean? I haven't fully thought it through. So we got ourselves these. We can put them up in the AH. The neck is the slightest of ever upgrades. I'm actually going to equip it just for the stamina. No, Mecra is my frost set. My sets are all kinds of busted. Necro Arcane, Fire PvP, Fire. Why is it like they're all so weird? Let me just... Frost. Here we go. So at least now when I switch it, at least it will switch with me. And I was going to sell these things real quickly. So I might as well. Yeah, I guess the best answer I got for you is I haven't really thought about it. I haven't really truly considered it. Like the idea popped in my head for a second, but afterwards it was kind of fleeting. My recommendation on YouTube is full of TikTok cringe these days, Pepe said. Yeah, but also that probably means you watch a lot of these, right? Like recommendations, because your recommended section will adjust depending on what you watch. So if yours is full of TikTok cringe, there's a good chance you probably look up and peep TikTok cringe. So maybe you exposed yourself here just now. But hey, man, you know, watch whatever you like, whatever you find interested in. Recently, I've been watching a guy play TBC, and what his goal is to flip 5 gold and turn it into 10,000 gold through auction house flipping in TBC servers. He's already at 5,000 gold, so he's halfway there. But it's been the slowest steady progress over 7 episodes so far, and I've been kind of enjoying that. But besides that, there's not a lot of other series that I've been watching. The Paladins, that's why there's such videos to get more people. That's true. It is fun content. I mean, looking up memes and funny videos with your friends is fun. That's why it makes such good video content, because you could be hanging out with your favorite content creator and they're looking up memes and you're looking it up with them. So it's almost like you guys are hanging out together, looking up memes, and you're listening to their commentary on memes and whatever else they look up. Just react to stuff. It's fun because we do that with friends anyway. Like, you'll pop it with a friend, you're like, yo, when you're trailing for a game, you want to watch together? Yeah, let's watch. And then you can chill and talk about it, react to it, shit like that. And basically that you do that, but through YouTube. People love that. Give me a what? I should have asked for a weapon because the game is like, here we go, Grim Codex. Now, is this thing an upgrade at all? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I should have asked for a weapon, dude. Blizzard, please. That's what happens when you don't ask. The game is just going to give you like a random Santa gift. And it's like, here we go. Here's a book. Read a book. Too bad Blizzard doesn't know I can't read. You know what I mean? You don't need that 100%. I don't know. People can sometimes build an audience with it and have fun with their own audiences. Like, I feel like building up a channel, building up a community, and then being able to have some fun videos for you and the community to enjoy. I think there's nothing bad about it. I think, yeah, some people maybe do the content and react stuff to as like an easy way to have the channel become about somebody else to maybe get an easier way of drawing eyeballs. But I feel like reacting to content with your community, that could be fun by itself. That could be just clean fun. Yeah, so none of those is an upgrade except swapping out my trinkets or rings in chance. So we're gonna pick up the coins. So 2 duds. So we didn't come out of this unscathed this week. We came out with 2 duds this week, boys. 2 characters that didn't really get much good, but it's all right. It's okay. We got some Corthian crystals that could be about 3,000 gold. That could become enchants. That could become legendaries eventually. We got ourselves 3 more characters than our main, so we're good. Weepo, bam, Codex, yeah. I should have just asked for a weapon. I should have been like, Blizzard, please. Because usually when I ask them, usually they deliver. Like with my shaman. My handsome shaman has been needing a new weapon for a while. So Blizzard, please. Besides the Akama's Edge, which I was so happy to receive. Can I please get a weapon, Blizzard? Please, please, weapon, Blizzard. You can do it. You can deliver. Ow, that's not a weapon. Oh, that's actually good. 3 duds in a row. What is that? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? I don't like that, dude. We got duds. Chat, why are we getting so many duds? Too many duds, man. We got 20 quartet crystals. Yo, let's put them up on the auction house. The shaman is in a decent spot. Like, the gear on this character is okay. He's just not bis out. You know, I did do a 12 last week for this character, so it wasn't like I was going to get an upgrade either way. So I can't be that sad. I can't be that mad. Let me go and sell the Corthite crystals, though. That'll be about 15k gold for 20. That's pretty good, chat. Start doing Corthia dailies, because they have those Corthite crystals and you could sell them. Ravendrat, so we gotta fly this guy for quite a bit, but it's okay. I really should just send the anima and do my souls in the maw, so I can upgrade teleporters for all of my ults from their covenants, shouldn't I? That's a lot of work, though, because that's a lot of souls. That's a lot of maw quests I gotta do. Oh, don't want to do it. Don't want to do it, chat. I don't know if I do. I don't know if I do. Alright, Ouroboros, real quickly. By the way, Beast Mastery as a Ventier is pretty fun in Mythic classes. It's pretty damn good. Greetings from Germany, man. Keep up the good videos. Going to bed now. Wish me luck in the video. Good luck, PB. I got 2 duds, so hopefully you get the luck for those characters, man. 9.2, new meta and new maybe Corthite crystals. Yeah, there'll probably be new Corthite crystals. Actually, in fact, if there is any kind of new currencies that can be sold in 9.2, if you guys are not a profession maker, immediately put those things up on the auction house. Immediately put them up and mark them up as a really high price. Early on, especially the raiders on your server are gonna buy them up either way. They're gonna buy it hand over fist. Like, they'll do whatever they have to in order to get it if they want to compete for the mythic world first race, if at all. Even on the server, like be world rank 1 on their server kind of deal. Yeah, sell it up early. Put it up on the auction house as early as possible. Do it. It is worth it. The grind. Just think of just train him engineering and the wormhole generator. True. That's true. I should get the wormhole generator. Can you buy wormhole generators? Like, can I make it on my main and send them to my alts and then just have rank 1 NG in order to be able to use it? Or is that something you actually have to craft? Because then I can maybe train it up a little quickly on my alts. That still is a bit of work too, but it is a little bit easier than doing the portals on every covenant and every single character. That'd be insane. Every single covenant, every single character, every single one of them with portals. That's like 12 characters, 13 characters or something. And that's 4 covenants each. That's a lot of maw quests, so it's like at least 2 maw quests to pop. So you're looking at like what, 20 plus quests in the maw? Almost 30? And then you're looking at, what is it, 12 times 4? Like, close to 50. 60-ish? Somewhere in that ballpark. I'm not even doing the math. I'm just kind of trying to slap numbers together. I'm literally not even doing math. I'm just kind of trying to go by the feel, dude. I'm trying to go with a gut feeling. Honestly, just sit down and do the quick math. It's easy. What are you doing? Stop struggling. I know. All right, so survival. What does survival need? He doesn't need a weapon. He doesn't need a lot, in fact. It's actually pretty decent. Wait, one song before that. Yeah, this one. The survival hunter. Got a bit of the gear. Almost at 250. Yo, what else do we need? I think we need better ring with a bunch of haste. Trinkets are pretty good. Man, what does this character need? I don't know what he needs. We're just gonna do survival though. Let's see. Let's just be surprised. It probably will be done. It is pants and technically not bad if I swap out the Lego to something else. Where else can I put the wildfire battle gear Lego? Where else can I put you? I can put you on the belt, and my belt is... I mean, I'll be swapping out haste for haste. If only this could go on like a ring or something, then I would do it. Or like a cloak or whatever. Man, do I take it, chat? Do I have any other pants besides these? I do. So, I think this is a dud. 3 duds in a row, man. Ooh, but this character is pretty damn geared, dude. Look at that. This hunter actually got so much gear. It's not even funny. It's actually so geared. Jesus. All right, we got some more Cortac crystals, and those 5 are gonna go. There's 5 crystals in there? I thought it was 3. Did I just get 5? I did get 5. Oh, it does contain 5 crystals. Never mind. That's normal. All right, let me just list those Cortac crystals immediately, and then we're gonna move on to the priest and then the rogue. We're almost done, chat, and then we'll do a key on our DK. We'll see if we can do this cheese, dude. Oh, this is gonna be so good. So good. My God. Freebie 4K gold. I'll take it. I also want to try the priest. I think I want to do. I want to try Kieran Priest. I want to get better at that. I want to get a lot better at the Kieran Priest. Have engineering plus 1 profession on all toy. Yeah. Let's buy this toe. Really? Okay, so I guess I'll buy them. If it's a toy, then I'll end up buying a bunch, or maybe start making a bunch of my main, because he's an NG. And I'll send him to my alts and I'll have a wormhole. That'll help out a ton. And wormhole, can I take it to Orbos? Or is it like just somewhere in the zones? Either way. What do we get? And we get a ring with versatility. Hey, that's an item level increase. I'm not sure how good that is, but that is an item level increase. I really want to try priest, and I want to try doing big AoE damage on a priest. It's 45 this week, so I might be able to do that. Hopefully. Actually, let's put up mastery, plug mastery in as an enchant as well, because mastery is pretty good. And I'm pretty sure I want to do haunting apparitions instead of rabbit shadows, since I am playing more of a Auspicious Spirits build. Yeah, chat? At least I think that's how I want to do it. At least for M+. You only need one in your account and you can use a toy on all two. Oh, it's a toy. Oh, okay. I'm dumb. I didn't even think about it. You guys are right. Okay, so I'll just buy one or craft one of my rogue, and then my alts could use it, because all my alts have engineering anyway to use the auction house. Yeah, I'm dumb. You guys are right. Yeah, so that's probably gonna help a ton. Yeah, I like the key to stamp whistle. Yeah. I didn't realize it. How you doing, by the way? Success follows. How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Duels EU, my guy. Hope you're having a great one. Oh, I cannot wait to get in on the DK boys. Also, do you guys think we're getting a third Sylvanas dagger tonight? Because we've been pretty lucky for the last, 2 weeks? I think last week we didn't get a, so we got a heroic version. So we've gotten a Sylvanas dagger every day since we got the first one. So I wonder if we'll get another mythic one. If we get another mythic, unless we get the Kel'Thuzad pants, I'm gonna grab it. So that's a pretty big upgrades overall with the ring. So the ring is an upgrade, but I want to keep the 226 there. I'm surprised that I'm not replacing the 226. I guess it is secondary stats, so it shouldn't replace it anyway. I guess it makes sense to some extent. And apparently I'm replacing this ring with a socket? Really? Crazy. Oh, speaking about sockets, I could just do a bunch of Torghast and get a bunch of cinders. And get a bunch of sockets on my alts. That's actually not a terrible idea if I ever decide to start doing some main stuff with them. Although with 9.2 up in PTR soon, I guess I could, but I really don't want to spam Torghast, and you wouldn't need to do Torghast next patch either for some of the stuff, so that'd be pretty cool. I don't even know what enchant I needed. Mastery? Mastery. Apparently Mastery is a better enchant now. Am I at that haste breakpoint 20%? I just did a bunch of mastery nowadays. Mastery is not bad either. Haste and mastery are both really close to each other in numbers. That's cool. Enchants, finger, and we're gonna go mastery. The prices on enchants have gone up, by the way. I don't know what happened. Just because it's Tuesday? Just so people are buying it up and making money off it? Potentially. This character got a little bit of gear now. Shadow, I gotta make sure to save that set. That's more versatility for everyone in PvP on this character. Alrighty, boys. Finally, the rogue. And then we'll hop on the DK. And we'll try to have some cheesy fun with our Frost DK. With the legendary of the, final sentence, the Kyrian one. So we'll try it first on a train dummy. We'll sign up for a key. And we'll see how it works in an AoE scenario. Because if it works, it works. And we might as well have some fun, you know what I mean? Oh, that's gonna be so good, boys. Making sure we're assassination. We are. What cover am I in right now? Venthyr? And where's my macro for Venthyr? Where are you? There you are. Yeah. Yo, I've done a raid as Venthyr. It feels so good. I do like Necrolord too. I can't tell which one I like more. Imagine if we got the dagger. Instead, we got a chest. We got a neck with a socket. That's not bad, but I don't use haste or mastery for either of my or any three of my characters. Even a subtlety wouldn't use it. Mastery is okay as in stat, but crit and versa are better. Actually, all three specs are kind of crit versa, except assassination is more crit haste, but crit is everybody. That's what everybody's sacking right now is crit. Yeah, I already have the 259 one, so I guess we got another dud. We got another didgeridoo dud here, boys. I guess we're gonna pick up token merit, grab more of them Quarthite crystals, sell Quarthite crystals while we're at it. And let's actually skip this one too. I want to find a good song chat, okay? Is this a good one? I think this is a good one. What's the weekly? Pet battles? We got Quarthite crystals. Do I have any more inside? No, those are the only ones I have. Okay, that'll work for now. We'll just store up some more of those. Alrighty. Well, lots of duds this week, but some upgrades either way. But as a lot of my characters are getting better gear, it's going to be harder to get upgrades. So like Hunter, Shaman, Rogue, Warrior, Mage, even Paladin to a certain extent. These characters got a bit of item level on them. So it's going to be almost basically a challenge to get anything that's an upgrade for them. Alrighty, Chad. Time to do some DK cheesing. You guys ready? So first of all, we gotta buy the toy, which I need to do on my main. I gotta buy the toy from Court of Ferandris. So that's gonna be Azuna. That's the ghosty dudes, I believe. So let's go do this. Let's go to Orgrimmar. From Orgrimmar portal, I think there's a portal to Legion. Instead of Legion portal, they put a portal to Azuna, which I don't know why they didn't just put one to the Legion Dalaran. They have one to the Wrath of Lich King Dalaran, but they don't have one to the Legion Dalaran. Instead, you need to have a Hearthstone to go straight there. But we don't actually need to go to Dal, we need to go to Azuna. So that portal is actually conveniently set up for us. We just need to buy, I think it's a toy you buy, right? I don't think it's like a, don't tell me it's an emissary thing, is it? Got a 2v2 item level trinket from a Shadow Priest. Which one is it, my guy? Hey, congrats. That's awesome. The big cheese. Let's go. All right. So this is where it is. You got the Nightborn, which take it to Azuna. Nightborn, I feel like should take it to Suramar, but either way. Nightborn 1 PTR Korthia, empty new zone, looks in first PTR. Wait, what? They have the new stuff? Wait a second. Whoa! Wait, what? What is this? Oh, okay. Weird. Put it here. Number 1 PTR Korthia is empty and new zone looks first in PTR. Empty how new zone looks in PTR. Wait, what? What do you I thought you meant new zone as if like Zereth Mortis the new zone. I thought that's what you meant. That's why I got excited there for a second. PTR Korthia is empty how new zone looks on first PTR. We don't have the new zone PTR just yet, but yeah, it's probably going to be empty at first. But as more people get on, I think things like fast pace, like a general pace, a general junkie. Any recommendations does it have to be meta PvP oriented? Classes that are fast paced, Grey Fox. I would say Outerworld is pretty fast paced. In terms of the API, actually, let me see what classes have the fastest API. Wow, simulation craft. Here we go. So you actually have simulation craft, which doesn't get that much use, but it's sorta. And you get to see how classes are performing at the high end in terms of just sims, in terms of sitting there and doing damage to the train dummies. But there is also part of this here that has where is it? Sim raid info, raid summary, table of contents. Is it table of contents I want to see? No. Additional raid information. Actions per minute. So these are the classes with the fastest actions per minute. Frost Mage, Fury Warrior, Havoc Demon Hunter, Outlaw Rogue, Subtlety, Survival Hunter, Fire Mage, Shaman Enhancement, Frost DK is Ice Cap, which isn't getting that much play. There's a lot of classes that have a pretty high APM. Some of the low ones are going to be like the Kyrian Arcane and the normal Arcane. Feral Druid, which is a little bit of slow. Warlock's a little bit on the slower end. Elemental Shamans are a little bit on the slower end. Shadow Priest, Arms Warriors. But the classes with the less downtime are going to be the Havoc, Fury, Outlaw Rogue, Frost. By the looks of this here. And I would say, yeah, Enhanced Shaman can be quite quick, especially if you get in resets. Survival can be quick if you got a lot of haste, and should be fairly quick. There's always something to do. And then DK, I would say, yeah, more or less. If you're playing the dual wield build, you do get a lot of resets. So yeah, some of the faster ones are going to be though Fury, Havoc, and Outlaw, and Frost Mage. So those are the first ones I think you should peep. Just the classes with a lot of APM that are definitely going to give you a bit of a carpal tunnel. Fury Warrior will be probably the biggest carpal tunnel syndrome ever. So definitely give that one a go. Okay, so we got the toy. And now we're going to hop on our DK. I want to see how this toy works in pure single target first. So I want to try it out to see how it functions in AoE or single target. Also, I want to know what the cooldown for this toy is too. So we're going to try to see if we can figure out how to use it. This whistle. So whistle. Enchanted stone whistle. So what does it do? Summons sand piper tied to enchanted stone whistle. 1 minute cooldown. So let's do this. Can I go back to... Another Frost Knight has also been used recently by Death Knights and Mythic Pluses, and I wonder if that also has functionality with the Shackleton or the End of Stone Whistle. I want to try that. I want to go to Ouroboros, because Ouroboros has a 5-target dummies together, and not Ouroboros, but Bastion, the Kyrian Sanctum. Because there they have a 5-target dummy stacked together, and they also have one single dummy by itself. So I want to try, see how this whistle and this legendary works on a multi-target situation as well as a one-target situation. And I want to see how this toy works. we're gonna try it. Remember the macro in his vid? For the Death Knight? Yeah, I have it open, I think, right here. Yeah. So the macro is Breath of Sindragosa, Pillar of Frost, Raise Dead, use 13 for the Trinket, Shackle the Unworthy, Enchanted Stone Whistle. So it basically uses all these things at once. Pillar, Raise Dead, Breath of Sindragosa, all that stuff, Shackle the Unworthy. Except, Shackle the... Yeah, actually, yeah, I think you could use it in global. It kind of... So maybe we should make the macro too. Cheese. Can I find an icon of cheese? Chat, I'm looking for an icon of cheese. So I know there's food icons somewhere. Trying to find icons of food. There's bags, there's drinks. Oh! Cheese! There we go. Okay, Pillar of Frost, Raise Dead, Shackle the Unworthy. Oh. Cheese. So now we have a cheese macro. So are you active now, man? It's gonna be in PTR. It should be testable in PTR. It is not currently active. It is planned to be a brawl for later. On hold is really slow. It is a little bit slower because there is a little bit of like a downtime with some of the resources, but it more comes in bursts. There's a lot of abilities on cool that you use in globals at the beginning, and then it's a little bit slower for maintenance, and then it's back to active whenever globals are up. What are you doing, my guy? I'm doing some cheesy stuff, Azot. DK key? Yeah. What is the macro? So the capital, like exclamation point in the macro means if it's like stealth or breath of Sindragosa, that it cannot be cancelled. Certain abilities like turtle, right? You press turtle once, you put on turtle. You press turtle again, it cancels turtle. So this way you don't cancel the ability. So that rogues use this in stealth all the time because sometimes rogues press stealth too fast. Like they spam a key button for stealth. It will put them into stealth and will try to take them out of stealth immediately. So if you add that in there, it won't take you out of it. This is useful for any abilities where when the same button that puts you into a state also removes that state. So for Breath of Sindragosa, if you press it again while you're breathing, it will cancel it. So this way you don't cancel it. So you can just spam the keybind and you won't have to worry about cancellation. Alright, so replace Pillar of Frost with cheese. Right. Let's go for... Well, it's definitely working. Oh, so it puts that on toy. Oh, so it's having a hard time spreading. It's not spreading. It works with Scythe. It works with Scythe, though. Wait, look at it. It works with Scythe. I can just spam Scythe. Oh my god. I just have infinite resources. Look at, I'm spamming one button and I'm not losing runes, chat. What is this? Hold on. Pillar, real quick. Oh, it lost. Lost it. I lost it. I lost it. Oh my god. Okay, so I need to build up a little bit of resources, drop this thing down, and start spamming on obliterates. Oh man. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be fun key. And I can do the same in the frost side too. I can do the same in the frost side. So this thing has about a minute CD, same as Pillar of Frost. So let's say next time I go for the big burst, like let's just build up resources. So if you do a really big pull, it never falls off. Yes, I am raiding later. So this is only good if you're doing big pulls, though. I mean, this will be good on bosses. Interesting. So I can do about 9k with just spamming Frost Scythe, but it's just permanently I have a button that I'm using. And also I get the orbs too. I keep getting meditation orbs. I get perma mastery too. Oh, that's extra cheesy. Look at the mastery too. Oh, this is extra cheesy. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, well, let's go and have some fun with it before it's nerfed, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna get nerfed. So let's join a key. Kyrian. Oh, we're gonna one-shot, we're gonna obliterate bosses. And any ads that are put together, we're just gonna spam obliterates on those ads. We're just gonna spam obliterate, so we need to wait until the tank keeps things together. But yeah, Kyrian. 16, these guys are like beat the timer. I gotcha. Trust me. I'm gonna ask the tank, hey tank, don't move the ads when so I don't miss my AoE. So we're gonna try to see if we can wait until the tank stops moving so we can group up enemies together. And we'll try using the breath for as long as humanly possible. This will be very interesting. We also do need to be, we are dual wield. Okay, so we are gonna go the two-hand route. Or should we go dual wield? Actually, it doesn't matter. We can go two-hand, it'll be fine. I just hit a key, dude. I just did an A15. Pumpers for Theater of Pain. That's me. Get me in there. Plague Fall is pretty good too. Beat the timer. Kyrian. Or I guess he's a Kyrian too, so I don't need to sign up or need to write anything. Help him with keys. Halls of Atonement. We could do 14 halls, but I kind of would do my cheesy 15. This is gonna be cool to watch. This is gonna be interesting as long as the tank doesn't move it. Sea Druid? Yo, Sea Druid, get me in there. Kyrian. Yo, you know I'm good. Sea Rude, you know I'm good. You know I got the, no, I'm a classes. You know I know how to play. Get me in there, bud. Spires? I guess I could say Kyrian too, right? Ah, T Druid. Why would you decline me, man? I guess we'll just sign up for whatever we can. I have decent score and everything too. Well, actually, maybe not Spires. It is 45 though. Yeah, I have a decent score overall though. I also like DOS because the tanks don't tend to kite nearly as much in this one. Okay, so let's see how this works when I AoE. So let's see how this works. Okay, so we're gonna go for a bit of this, a bit of runic power generation. We'll go for a couple of obliterates. Get ourselves some Morsel's Winter. We'll do the cheese button. $26k DPS on 5 targets. Okay. Okay. That seems fair. You'll go Avalanche then? I feel like Frostlight is fine. I don't even know if I'll go... I think I'll go Frozen Pulse. Actually, I'd never be able to get value off it because I always have full runic power. Yeah, I think we'll just go Frost Scythe, I guess, or something. Or maybe just go Avalanche. I don't really know what to go for, honestly. I think if we do big pulls, then Frost Scythe will be better. So we'll just go Frost Scythe. We'll just do Frost Scythe. Yo, can I just get an invite, though? Come on, dude. What key do I have? Maybe just do my key. Because making a sign up for a key sometimes is just pain in the butt. Because they just want like a big... I have spires of my own, so we could do my spires. Here. Maybe see Rude will be like, yo, get that guy in there. He knows what's up. That's a buddy of mine. They'll do just fine. Oh, come on, man. Just get me in there, dude. Sanguine Depths? Nobody likes doing Sanguine Depths, but I do. Last time I had to sing, I got a pretty decent score in Sanguine Depths too, so maybe they'll take me. It's got a big old perp. A big old perp. Miss? Is that a good one? This is pretty okay. I could do the big breath on the first boss and miss. That'd be funny. How's the Kirin DK feel? It looks impressive. So this is a cheesy build of Kirin DK, but outside of this cheese, it is pretty fun. I think it works out pretty well. Like, it's pretty easy to use. It's kind of alright. You streaming? Yeah. Azeman XD. Yes, I am. Is that a problem? I don't think I've ever had anybody ask. This is Dalaran. Might be. Might be. Oh, that got in because there we go. Love those streamer benefits. Look at this. Love the streamer benefits. Hell yeah. We got ourselves into that necrotic way being a streamer, boys. Let's go. You got a fanboy in the group? Oh, do I? Is it C-Rude? Which one of them? Which one is C-Rude? Is C-Rude? Which one is it? C-Rude. Where is he? Where is he? Is he offline on Real ID or something? Wasn't it C-Rude? I don't know which. Oh, it is. Skick. Oh, CIK. Hey. Thanks for getting me in, my guy. Want to be on your stream? No, he did say that, what is it? The monk Kick is a fanboy of my. Said, you got a fanboy in the group, CIK. Or KIC. Yo, this is gonna be fun. Yo, Tank, me? Maybe. I want to test it. He asked me if I'm using the cheater Lego. I said maybe. I want to test it. This would be hilarious. I'm pretty sure this is gonna get fixed, dude. Tell him about the cheese. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him about the cheese. I'm gonna let him know all about it. I'd be like, yo, when you guys tank things, can you not move them too much so I can get my cheesy cheese going on here? This will be fun. Streamer privilege. It is streamer privilege. They want to be able to stream. What's up, Hannah? How you doing, fam? Big Deeps. Yeah, this will be fun. You rating letter? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Tank, can you not move mobs too much so my cheese can happen? I gotta stay in place, sorta, for cheesy Lego stuff. This is gonna be interesting, dude. Yeah, this is definitely gonna get nerfed. Like, this is like, yo, I wonder how this will work in PvP. I'll be running all around. Oh no, dude, no. Oh wait, you're not the tank. That's okay. That's okay. As long as the tank mostly stays and keeps him in place. I just need to take to group him up, and then I drop down my full burst, and I'll just see how it works. I'll just spam obliterates. Or I guess even big pull enough, even a big enough pull, I think Frostbite ends up doing more damage than a Blit. Like, I think more than like 6 to 7 targets. Oh, okay. Okay. I might have to kite. It's okay. You do what you need to do. You do what you need to do. Yeah, Necrotic might not be the best dungeon in order to be able to get this cheese rolling, boys, but we'll try it either way. We got the macro with cheese in here. We're gonna record it, see how it goes. This is gonna be cheesy stuff. You have class now and all. I'm proud of you, dude. I do. What's your favorite cheese? Actual cheese. Swiss. I like Swiss cheese. I'd say my favorite cheese out there. Provolone is pretty good too. But I'm a simple guy. I like Swiss cheese. Like, the more holes in it, the better. It makes it taste better for some reason. Alrighty. Does he want me to yoink this guy in? Corpse harvest? Actually, I probably could. Like, group him up, pull him over here. I'll do my breath thing, and I'll just keep breathing. Alright, chat. Ready? Breathing exercises. Breathe in, and then frost breath out. Breathe in, frost breath out. Obliterate, obliterate, obliterate. Keep obliterating, keep obliterating. Chat, you're about to run out of ring power. Obliterate some more. Yo, can I? Okay, well, I don't think I can do much more than this. Okay, well, we're gonna try doing this cheese. Try to group him in. I'll try obliterating every global. I think I'm losing out my damage though. So I think I was able to get a bit of damage out of it, but I think I did lose it after a bit. I think I did lose it. Yeah, I think maybe in multiple AoE packs that'll be a little bit rough and hard to do, but this will still be pretty doable. Oh, in prison? Okay, we're not fighting that guy. Are we killing these guys on the side? Okay, go on left side. Okay, so I need to wait about 30 seconds until I can do my burst again. So I'll probably have it saved for the next set of ads. Or I'll have it for the mini boss. Have it for the mini boss. Unless I want to use it here, which I don't think I want to do. Actually, we kind of want to hit the Harvester and use the other guy with the thing. Actually, let's save it. Let's save my burst for a bit here. Let the warrior DP, beat us in damage for a little bit. Oh, Sanguine? Okay, we kind of want to pull these crafters and all these other guys out, don't we? Okay, we got a little bit of burst here. And hopefully we can obliterate. Okay, he can't. He is out. Is out now. Wait, can I still keep refreshing? No, I can't refresh. Oh, it's normally refreshing. Okay, it starts to normally refresh. Yeah, so I can try to see if he can keep it close enough for me. I think he was trying to keep it all together, but he couldn't. So it's okay. Oh, we got that guy too. Reset. Yeah, we just reset. We just reset. We pulled a lot of mobs. It's a little sad that we couldn't kill him there with the axes, but yeah, Sanguine is definitely going to make this a little bit difficult. A little challenging. Will Varuth if you can? I can blind him. If you want to, we can Varuth. Rip. You want to kill him? You want to pull the Varuth guy? I'm gonna die. IABF. I think the tank soaked it. Yeah, that's what we wanted to do. I don't want to do full burst right now. Okay, we will. I probably shouldn't have bursted there, but it's okay. Hopefully it'll have it up by the time the boss is up. And we get, oh, the plume is so good. The plume is going to be so good for the rest of this dungeon. Just great CC. Alrighty, so far we've been doing okay. I want to see how much damage is going to be as an overall. But we're going to take it easy, and maybe we'll have the burst available for this set of ads. But we want to make sure it's there for the boss, so we can just breathe the whole time on the boss. This is my cheesy burst is available. We'll use it. Resource-wise, I definitely feel like I'm getting a lot less progs than I would playing dual wield, though. So that does already feel a little different. And I guess from the rest of the time, I just should try to play my rotation as best as I can. Right, try to use the right abilities on cooldown. Let's use the cheese. We'll just cheese it up a little. We'll just AoE. We'll scythe for a bit. Because whatever AoE damage we can offer is whatever AoE damage we can offer. I kind of want to slow down here a bit. MMTR said it looks insane for M plus bonus, focus single target. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It actually will be pretty decent for single target as well. Which even though trick shot seems like an AoE ability, a lot of people read it as AoE only, but it technically does work everywhere else. And I think, should we spear the boss to do even more damage to him? We could, right? Let me get my Kyrian Steward. Let's go for fixing Goliath. I like how the Goliath can get sanguine, by the way. He's just healing. Can I see the health of Goliath? No, I can't. Okay. Okay, 11 seconds? 10 seconds? I'll have everything. Do we spear the boss? I don't think we need to. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Yeah, pull him in place. Nice. Cool. I wanted to wait until he's in got him in spot. Okay, cool. This is where we stay. We just breath him. I don't want to have to move if I don't need to. Oh, please. Oh, he moved him. That's unfortunate. I don't think my thing will bounce any longer. That's really unfortunate. Oh, pull him next to the statue? Aw, it's okay. We lost it. We lost the burst. It's okay. That was a little tougher. I think the second boss will be easier not to move him around so much. But in this boss, he was going to have to move him anyway. Maybe I could have waited until the grubs exploded, until he did his fart mechanic. And it looks like somebody else also threw a weapon. Oh no, just anim exhaust. We have spears for later. Gotta move them? You're good. Yeah, don't worry about it. I getcha. Oh, good. For necrotic affix this week? Yeah, necrotic is definitely gonna make this harder. If this man was Kyrian, he might have had an easier time with it though. Okay, let's try to see if we can just obliterate the hell out of this guy then. But we are slamming obliterates into one single target. We can literally just spam out one ability into one dude. We can do that technically. I think maybe though it's better if it spreads the dot. I'm not sure. Oh no. Yeah, moving. It's okay. 9-2, yeah. Hey Dalaran, I know this is a weird question, but BM Hunter have any chances right now? I mean PvE? Yeah, they're pretty decent. Beastmaster Hunters are not bad right now. I think Marksman's still a little bit better for like raiding, but Beastmaster do pretty well in Mythic Pluses. Like they have a little bit, quite a few people playing them. Big pull, okay. I don't have the cheese. Actually, very, very soon. Okay, we can do the cheese here, because we'll probably pull them on top of the caster, and we can keep the caster next to us, which is breath. Oh, I made him play a song. What are you doing? See his neck move? He's like trying to stretch his neck. Okay, let's pull him in. Oh, that big of a pull. I didn't realize he was good. Okay, well, he went big. So I guess it did. That he did. And now nobody has a dot. Unfortunate. That kind of works, but like things are dying way too quickly in this group. Maybe I need to desync it so that nobody has cooldowns whenever I'm using my cooldowns. That may be the way we do this, boys. Because the tank is always having to move on this week. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be that much harder for us to land the long-term breath phases. Like if the tank were to group them up and somehow just pop every single defensive and keep them in place. Or maybe we had like big roots or big slows like an Ursaus to keep them in place. That'd be wonderful, but also we have to watch out and like even them out. Even all the mobs. Alright, well maybe could do some sort of cheese here, unless we skip. Can we skip? I don't have Shroud, so I think we're gonna end up going. Do we pick up the orb? He did. Okay, so probably gonna do orb here. Maybe? Oh. I do have invis. I don't know if anybody's gonna be able to take the axe. Yo, my guy, you're... Oh! Ah! They're dying over there. Is that a healer? Rainsham thought you could just walk on over. Rainsham, how are we gonna resi though? Hold on, I have a bell. If I could... Oh! Are we just going in? That's probably not a good idea. It looks like we're doing it. Okay, we're doing it apparently. Alrighty. Alrighty. Oh, that's gonna be real bad. But I guess those guys can't really necrotic us, so I guess there's that. Oh god. Alright. Let's go for the cheese. Oh, please. Oh, please get back there to the statue. Oh no. The next... Wait, are you close enough to the statue? Please tell me you're close enough to the statue. Is it refreshing? Oh, it is refreshing. Oh, it is refreshing. Oh, it's refreshing. Oh, we got the cheese. Oh, we got the cheese. Hold on. We got it. Hold on. Obliterating. Obliterating. Get close enough. Please come back. Stay next to the statue. Yeah. Okay, it was kind of refreshing for a little bit. It was doing stuff for a bit. I was really trying to cheese it so hard just now. Back up. I was trying to cheese that so hard, dude. So hard. No, they all move from the statue. Man, okay, well maybe the third boss and the last boss are gonna be pretty decent for the statue trick. But yeah, this is definitely hard to line up. This is hard to set up. Harder than I thought it was going to be. So tanks have to constantly move. So maybe like against an actual raid boss, this won't be bad at all. And maybe that's what I should do. Maybe just for footage, I might just have to get into like a normal raid at some point and try to just DPS the hell out of a boss or something. A boss that isn't moving constantly. It's like Guardian. Guardian would be really good. I guess here will also work pretty well. We'll just cleave. We'll just cleave. Do a bit of AoE. Cleave some more. Cleave some more. AoE some more. Cleave some more. Wait an orb? Okay, we'll wait. Oh, I should have used it on this guy, because he can't really move anywhere. Man, that was a little bit of a misplay then. Oh, we got the Swiss. Let's go. What's up, Winter? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. We're trying a cheesy DK build that uses like a mechanic that where the game kind of breaks to do a bit of AoE damage. It's not working out in keys nearly as well for this week, but I feel like against a singular boss this will be okay. Maybe the guild will let me bring it into Mythic Raid. Actually, I wonder if I can bring this character to Mythic Raid tonight. I think that'd be really funny. I won't do as much damage as everybody else because of I don't have the shards, but everywhere else I'll be able to do quite a bit. Where's my pigeon at? Reactivate the life, friendo. I gotta go pick up a steward with an actual name. I just have one that's named Steward. Unless his name is like Steward Little or something. Okay, if you can pull these enemies here, and maybe I can attack the Bone Carver, like group them up together. I can just have somebody who just does not move. Like a caster, maybe. Yo, I'm gonna attack a caster. Looking at you, looking at you. Okay, cool. Alright. We're gonna interrupt the caster. Please come here. Hold on. Wait, okay, he don't move. Okay, he don't move. By the time I pick somebody who I want to attack, my damage is gone. I literally didn't get to do any damn. Okay, well, I didn't get to do any damn there at all. I was trying to pick somebody who's gonna stand still, but all of them are moving. Literally every single one of them are just constantly moving. I tried to grip one in, but nothing happened. Literally wouldn't let me grip him. Now I'm gonna be blasted. Oh my god. I'm just gonna stay still. Because we used the skip. Oh no, this is really bad. And I think this guy used a B-res earlier, right? Yeah, this key is not going well at all. I'm trying to cheese! I'm not even trying to play the dungeon! Man. Like, do we have, wait, we have Sigil Chains. Did we use Sigil there? I feel like if we use Sigil Chains, just to keep enemies in place, you can just change them. Maybe hit them with a root and a stun with Shaman. Just to keep them in place. Oh, we killed the guy anyway. I don't know why I'm waiting. I forgot that we didn't do... We tried to do a skip, but we didn't get to. Alright, chat. We're gonna just have to rely on the second boss for our cheese. And third boss. A lot of these trash ads, we just will not be able to reliably keep them in place. We might as well do as much damage as we can without trolling our group. So if we can stay next to them, we will. If we cannot, it's okay. We're just gonna give it up. We'll try to use the breath on as many immobile targets as we can, like maybe that caster guy, the Incinerator Hourglass. Maybe we'll be able to use it on him. Or maybe we should use it here. That's a lot of mobs. Yeah, we'll just use it here. Nah, I'm not gonna use it here. We're just gonna wait until the boss. I think we're just gonna wait until the boss at this point. Just blind all the ads for a moment. Cool. And I don't think we'll use it on this guy. We'll use a lot of our bursts on the boss. Are you gonna aggro him? Oh wait, he actually does not get aggro until those guys die. That's awesome. I was gonna say, that'd be kind of annoying if like you could aggro him and they would just walk up and start beating your ass. So we're gonna save our bursts for the boss and just unload it on the boss. See how this cheesy burst works. So we actually get like a pure test of this. We won't spear him or nothing. We'll save the spear for later. like third boss or maybe the final boss at this point. So I want to have a little bit of runic power to start with. So let's get a couple of obliterates and kind of say almost capped on runic power. Hi mate, hope you're having a wonderful day. When the Mage start coming live next week. Next week with a Legion time walking, so like Tuesday for NA. And I think maybe Wednesday for EU, unless you guys also get a Tuesday. Which I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday. Pretty sure it's reset. It's gonna be up for 2 weeks. Let's pick up a crit buff. And I'm gonna wait until he plants the boss in place. Don't move him, please. Okay, look at him moving. Right, moving. Look at him. He's moving him. We'll wait. Okay, no longer moving. Alright, now we get to play. Now we get to play the game. We're just gonna spam obliterate the whole time. We're still spamming obliterate. We're still spamming obliterate. And now we're out of cooldowns. We were spamming obliterate for so long. Over and over and over. And the cheese is back up in 13 seconds. But by then things are gonna be dead. I could have also combined a breath in there, like the strike from above. So we did how much damage to the boss? I think we did a bit of cleave, but also lots of boss damage. A Marth? Yeah, top damage to the boss. That's pretty good. I'll take it. What the? Okay. Yeah, so that was 31 oblits in a row, I think it was. Maybe like at least like 25 in a row. That's pretty good. I don't think I even have the Shackle of Worthy. I do. Okay, I was gonna say I don't think I even have the conduit for it, but apparently I do. All right, cheese up in 30 seconds. So we're just gonna take it super easy here. Just gonna AoE cleave things for a bit. Like Phoenix Flames do work. Just kind of frost scythe the world. And try to use the what's it? Rare Flesh, kick him. Alright, the next one we'll be able to do some big go on. Next time we'll have a pretty big go here. Oh no, they're all walking through the thing. No. Try to keep that Gorp Spider interrupted best I can. That guy's just gonna not move. I can maybe grip him in a bit. Grip him out. It's on me. Okay, we'll face it into the rest of the that's a lot of enemies. Why am I getting hit actually? Thank aggro please. Thank you. Alright, do the big guy, cold heart guy, because I can just breathe on him the whole time. Pull them together maybe? Pull them both together? Or maybe we just kill the creation and then do cold heart? Okay, cool. That'll work. Alrighty, so we got ourselves the big burst. Please don't move too far. I will literally taunt him if I need to. I got AMS, so if I need to move, I can move. Or if I don't need to move, I don't need to move. The spamming one button, boys. That worked. Kind of. Definitely not as much damage as I could be. I feel like I would have done more damage if I had a better two-hander. So Obliterates would have done far more damage. But just being able to spam one button as part of my rotation from a burst, that is pretty fun and pretty cheesy. In a weird way. But you said you'll bring a DK on main raid. I want to try it. I want to see if Euro will be down for it. But I want to try it for the cheesy. I want to try the cheesy burst. And cheesy burst will probably work better in a raid fight where I don't need to move. And I can just DPS the boss. So that's why I want to try it. I just want to try using it against the boss. So I'll see if I can tonight, just for one boss or two. I want to use it on the easier bosses. So someone like Guardian would be amazing. Or I guess the Eye is pretty okay too. The 9, they don't really... 9 move a little bit, but not too much. So I'll be able to use the cheese there. Do I have breath soon, so I should be able to use it at least one set of ads. I'm kind of forgetting about using Pillar of Frost ever, so I'm not even using it every single minute on the minute, which I should be for my better overall. I'm just trying to see how the cheesy burst works. So at this point, I kind of want to sync it up with breath anyway. Maybe I'll have breath for this set of ads coming up in a bit. The two dudes. Although they also tend to move quite a bit. Doesn't take us probably going to run away from necrotics. The one of them is a cast or like kind of a ranged physical damage guy. I don't think he puts up necrotics. That'll be a full game well soon, so I can run accused. Let's go, dude. Sound good, my guy. The true obliteration should be able to breath. Yeah, it is literally. You buy sockets and Coithian and Archivist research with have max reputation. You can, but you also can just use the you can use the Soul Ash currency to also buy it as well. Okay, we're standing still. Just beating up on the Insistent. Or fixation on the warrior. We're just gonna switch on this guy, and I think we are yep, we're resetting. Perma dot. So we're able to breathe on him and just perma dot him. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so this is just like one button. This is actually kind of cheese. As long as you're just standing still and spamming one key. Yeah, the damage you could do with this could be nuts. I really wish I had a better two-hander. My two-hander kind of sucks in comparison to my dual-wield weapons. At least I had a 252 for my dual wields. For my two-hander, it's not as good. But this definitely would work in raids. Like, what is it? Bicep Bump said something about this does better when people want to cheese the logs. So Frost DK can do better in like single target fights. When you don't have to move, yeah, in a raid this would be a lot better. In a Mythic Plus, like the tank would really need to be immobile, would really need to be a statue. But this is a Demon Hunter who needs to run half the time in order just to be survivable. So things are constantly moving. Like if we had a Guardian Druid with Incarnation Lego, that could work. This will definitely get nerfed at some point though. But a one button build for Frost DK, that is hilarious. This is fun though, from like just perspective of just sitting still. Again, I kept missing my Pillar of Frost together with my Shackle and Worthy. I keep just waiting until I have breath back up. I could just use it in between, but I don't. I don't know why I don't. So then some of these pulls end up being longer than they should be. We should have everything for the boss though. So when he comes down, we should be able to just sit and still mostly and just breathe on him. Oh, we could probably ramp up off of the other ad real quickly and then just continue slamming. Oh no, we need the blue boy. We need the blueberry. This blueberry Stitches boy. We're gonna need him for the grips. So I was thinking maybe like ramp up on him early so I can get more value on my dam. But it's probably not worth. It's probably better just to wait. So let's just spend all our runes just to have ourselves full runic power. So when we're going, we just go in and don't have to do anything. We'll line it up to make sure we don't miss. Okay, ready? Ready, chat? Don't move him, please. Just pop every defensive you got and just hold him still. Please, just keep him in place. I'm literally gonna try to IBF if he comes through after me. One button. Haven't stopped pressing obliterate, boys. Still pressing obliterate. Still pressing obliterate. Still pressing obliterate. Still pressing obliterate. Literally just did it as one button. What a complicated rotation that was. Oh man. Oh man. Alright, let's see if I can put up a keybind. I don't have that one. Okay, we're not gonna be able to breathe on this guy. Unfortunately, I was gonna say, do I have the what is it? What's that one add-on that lets you like see the keybinds or the abilities you use? Trophy GCD? I thought I had Trophy on this character. But apparently I don't. Alright. We can obliterate again. As long as we have resources. Okay, obliterate. We can at least obliterate spam. Sorta. My add-ons are breaking. Add-ons are breaking. We're still pressing obliterate. Okay, now the dots is off. Now we can play a normal play style for a second. Every minute you can just start spamming obliterate as long as you have the resources. It's a lot better when you have breath up and running, because then breath is runic power spending, and runic power spending has a chance to give you a rune, so you can spam it a lot better. And you haven't been sent down at all. We haven't been sent to the detention yet, boys. Been a good boy. Now the rhyme binder doesn't hate us. Okay, we have almost everything. Yeah, keep him in place. I'm not moving. I ain't moving. Come back over here. I'm not moving. If you think I'm moving, you got another thing coming. If you think I'm moving, you got another thing coming. My damage was atrocious, dude. It was atrocious for this dungeon. It was terrible. 7.9k DPS in an AoE. But then again, I'm also having to move a lot. I'm having to move way too much. So for a key, this might not be a good idea. But in a raid, this could be good. TY. Thank you all. Alright, let's go here and we're gonna go back to the Kyrian Hall. I'm just gonna try this on a train dummy. Really quick. What happened to everyone in Europe? Apparently, nice game? Really? I was on a 14 SD and got DC. What's up, Del? What's up, Derek? I'm sorry you didn't get to do that. 14 SD. It's good. Just rub this wig for the kiting. Yeah, you're good. You're good. The Zag guy popped off with the whirlwind. Yeah, my damage was a little bit embarrassing. This guy did a lot of damage, by the way. Whirlwind. Is he playing the... I don't know what kind of Lego was he playing. Was he playing the Torment King's Lego or what? It was really good. I just aim it to unstuck. Yeah. What's up, Laura? How you doing, fam? Yeah, raiding later. I want to see if I can bring in the Frost DK for at least one of the bosses to try the cheesy Frost DK thing. So let's hit some train dummies, see how this stuff works, yeah? Let's just go hit some train dummies. I want to try to see if maybe Avalanche might be better than Frost Scythe. Because Frost Scythe technically can just keep AoEing, but Avalanche I think might be better for just the raw damage itself. Because your Shackle the Unworthy will continue... Shackle the Unworthy will get refreshed on any ability that causes you to spend runic power. So Avalanche, for example, Avalanche will proc it as well. So like whenever you get the free Howling Blast, the damage will work. So maybe like outside of your breath, when you're not obliterating, using an Avalanche from time to time, or maybe at high runic power might not be a bad idea for more AoE. But yeah, so that kind of sort of worked in dungeon scenario. Like this is the most unoptimized build. And I did 7.9k DPS here, which was okay. Not great, but it was okay. Let's try this against, I guess a single target enemy. Valence, Humility. That's a little bit of runic power. Okay, big cheese. Spam one button, chat. Well, I was able to go for a while. I was able to go for quite a bit. Seems very balanced, yeah. I imagine if I had way better gear in this character, like a way better two-hander, the obliterates I'm throwing out would be so much stronger. Because my two-hander is not great. But yeah. Yeah, with this legendary, you can keep a constant 50% damage buff. So that seems pretty decent. Lots of breaths. Lots of breathing. I probably need to get... Oh no, I'm Rune of Razor Ice. I was gonna say I would probably need to get or put a Rune of Razor Ice so I do more frost damage on this character, but no, it's fine. It works. So in about 30 seconds, I can get breath again, and I'm gonna try this on AoE. Just record that. Long 10k DPS, yeah, pretty good. I think with a lot of haste, you probably would be really good with a lot of haste, like haste mastery, just for the sake of just like spamming out damage. I don't know what are the best stats for this. This is a cheesy, like really cheesy playstyle that isn't intended to be like a legitimate playstyle. It's just a buggy. It's just kind of bugged. Like it's not supposed to be anything like amazing. I really do want to bring it to the raid tonight though. I really do. We're doing Mythic, and I'm thinking I would be a pretty decent boss to use this on, because I'd be able to have breath windows on that one. I guess I could do it with Targru, but Targru moves a bit. Like he does this teleporty thing. But I imagine like a huge mastery stacks with certain buffs from around the Sanctum of Domination, like around the AoE area. Bring in the Frost DK for big cheese. Okay, I really want to bring it to a Mythic boss. I want to try it. How many players can there be for the Mage Tower? The Mage Tower is only a one-on-one challenge. It's a solo challenge. It's only you versus the boss or versus the challenge itself. All of them have a boss in the end, but it's you versus the challenge. Like healers have like multiple enemies they fight for their challenge, for example. Okay, let's try this here. Emulator's Obedience. A bit of AoE. I'm not using any of like my dragon from above, or Frostman's Fury, which I should be. And also get really long Remorseless Winter timings too with this. Really long Remorseless Winters. Okay, the dots are off. But yeah, I mean, that's quite a bit of dim put together. And you don't necessarily need the Lego for this either. It's just the Lego gives you extra damage whenever it does try to bounce to a different target. That's pretty alright. You at least do for the Vault? Yeah. Normally you want to. I don't know if I'll do 3 on the DK. I just want to kind of just test the cheese damage on the DK. Everybody else in the guild needs their vaults still. I guess for people that need some upgrades. I mean, maybe if the guildies are fine with me bringing my DK for like 3 bosses just for fun, then maybe. Like first 2 bosses are not super difficult, so maybe I might be able to get a Death Knight in on that. But Death Knight doesn't have any domination gear though. None of the sockets, none of the shards. I think with sockets and shards, the Death Knight would be in a good spot. Like if I could go for the purple gem or maybe even the frosty gem, because you do have a little bit of crits with Death Knight. I'd imagine with breath, like it's a lot of like constant pulses of damage. So if any of those crit, that stores up into the shards a little bit easier. If somehow my main could buy my Death Knight at least a full set of rank 3 purple gems, I probably could, if I could just farm up like normal heroic version of the helm, chest, shoulder, whatever else I need for shards with sockets, I probably could make something work inside of raid. Probably might sim okay too. The bosses are very easy right now. I agree with you on that, but all the guildies do need their the weekly loot as well, weekly vault stuff. So you wouldn't want to swap out someone else who could have gotten weekly vault for like, you know, an alt for a main. So mains will always have priority, or people switching alts completely. And tips for BM Hunter PvP. Last time I played PvP Hunter, late TBC, early Wrath Lich King. Walk in, spam Cobra Shot for damage. Don't worry about kill commands too much. Maintain bleeds. Play Venthier. Spam kill command whenever that's up. And that's basically it. And you're good to go. And you're good to go. Because I'll have a level 54 Druid. I do not know how to fight the boss for Guardian on Mage Tower. Level 54 Druid, but I don't know how to fight the boss's Guardian. So that's part of it is going to be learning experience. As part of the challenge is learning how to fight play. There's a lot of guides from Legion that tells you exactly what to do and talents to build, but classes did change from Legion to now. So back then Legion you could do certain Legos, this time you can't. So fights are going to be a little different, but they will still be for the most part similar. Part of it is going to be the experience of going to the fight, seeing what the boss does, having the boss kicks your ass a couple of times. For some people it was for 100 pulls until you finally defeat him. And that was part of the fun. It's not about walk in and just kill the boss and collect rewards. and just being like, oh, look at this fight, it looks so cool, but it's like you just kill the boss anyway. It's all about learning the boss mechanics, playing around the boss mechanics, and finding a way to overcome the challenge. That's what it's called, the Mage Tower Challenge. It's supposed to be a challenge. What does even the DK Kyrian ability do? You never see it. So Death Knight ability for the Kyrian is Shackle the Unworthy. At 1 minute cooldown, 30-yard range, doesn't cost anything. Admonish the target for their past transgressions. Reduces the damage dealt to you by 8%. So for Blood DK, that's pretty good. Dealing arcane damage over 17 seconds. While Shackle the Unworthy is active on an enemy, your direct damage attack that spend runes have a 100% chance to spread Shackle the Unworthy to a nearby enemy. So, yeah, so Shackle will do 8,000 arcane damage over 17 seconds. Whenever you use any runing power abilities, it will spread to nearby enemies. But when you play the cheesy build with the toy called Enchanted Stone Whistle, is summon a sandpiper, so like a stone statue. It will try to spread it to the stone statue, but it can't, so it keeps reapplying to itself. And it basically is a loop. It's a constant loop. Constant loop. I wonder if there's something else you could do with cheesy with this loop. Like maybe go Brawn and Effusive Anim Accelerator. I mean, I guess you could have a lot more uses of that thing and use Effusive Anima, but I don't think it refreshes Effusive, does it? I'm pretty sure it just refreshes Combat Meditation, so Mastery Buff can last for quite a while. Yeah, so there's some cheesy things you could do with it. I don't think you could do anything like that for Unholy Death Knight or Blood DK because they don't have anything that plays with running power like it does for Frost Death Knight. And if only they had this conduit at a higher level, like higher rank, so they could do more damage with it. But I don't think any of these other ones are going to help it out either. Yeah, so it's kind of cheese. Brawn's unit, yeah, Brawn is cool. But that'd be kind of busted if you could just constantly keep getting like the procs for Effusive Anima, because the dot from this is huge. Like the damage itself and the dot is pretty massive. So imagine if you could just keep having that reset over and over every time it like tries to bounce but it can't. That'd be busted. But there's not a lot of trays that really like proc anything off of your Covenant ability for the Kyrian. Night Fade plays heavily into it, but not nearly as much for Kyrian. You only get the Mastery buff and maybe like the Brawn or the Mechanicos Effusive Anim Accelerator, the cooldown reduction with the dot. Besides that, Claire has nothing that plays with the Covenant ability, which is fine. It's just I'm trying to figure out if there's any other synergies, but there isn't. Yeah, so this is an interesting build. I can understand now why Frost Death Knights are playing. Why Frost Death Knights were picking up Cloak of Finality as the Lego, or Shackle the Unworthy Lego. Because then you get yourself 3% damage up to 15%, so you got a constant 50% damage increase whenever it spreads. And it gets the Master buff too. Also enhanced conduits, free damage. True, yeah. If I were to enhance my conduits, that would be better damage too. I kind of like Venthyr for my Blood DK because of Bone Storm do massive healing for. Yeah, definitely keep those together. Shackle the Unworthy, I remember the Covenant spell. It's okay, I tried it, did full story before 915, kinda. Maybe helps a little. Yeah, it's an okay ability. I just was kind of playing Kyrian as DK because it has synergies with Frost Death Knight on the dual wield, or the two-hand like playstyle. But you can probably do okay outside of it too, like with the dual wields as well. Would dual wield build better for this actually? Hold on, let me try this with dual wield. I'll try this Lego with dual wield. Let's see if that works okay. Because for this playstyle, you would want to play two-hander because that does the most amount of damage. This guy's doing the same thing too, dude. Oh, the cheese. The cheese. Oh, his thing is running out though. Unfortunate. I want to try this as a dual wield. Because dual wield sometimes works a little better, like in resource generation. Okay. Cheese it is. Oh, okay, it's not resetting as often as I thought as it would. Yeah, it was doing better as a two-hand though. Although this is pretty close. This is pretty close. But it was doing a little bit better as a two-hand. Because Obliterate was doing just so much more of the damage too. I mean, I guess it is split here, but I think it was a little higher as dual wield. The Master buff is nice, the constant Master of 300 extra. That's pretty nice. But is this applied right now? Does it reflect? Okay, it does reflect, okay. Yeah, so this is pretty cheesy. I do want to bring him to the raid tonight. I want to try, dude. I want to see if I can. I'm going to ask Euro, see if he's fine with it. Because I want to be like, you know what? I just want to try a cheesy thing, Euro. I just want to try a constant breath build. Just to get a couple of clips of this. Maybe that'll be a vid later tonight or for tomorrow, maybe. I know this thing's going to get nerfed at some point. That'd be weird if it doesn't. You're also moved your weapon and able to benefit from Moonforge. Did I really? Oh. I wasn't even getting any procs from that. Huh. There it is. Two-handed is kind of cool for Frost DK because it increases obliterate damage and critical chance, I think. I think it just increases the blit damage. I think that's all it does. Let me check. Because we do have Minor Frozen Waste. Wielding a two-handed weapon increases obliterate damage by 30%, increases the chance of your auto attacks critical strike to grant your kill machine. So it's increased chance from autos, but it's not really a gain because you have less auto attacks with a two-hander. So this is just by upping the chance of your auto attacks granting a kill machine, it tries to normalize it, but I think with dual wield is still better, or at least it feels better in terms of resources. I feel like I get more procs with dual wield. Just pop in and say, absolutely love the 5 pound on Duels videos you post. Amazing commentary, keep up the good work. Thanks so much, Spell Power. Appreciate you, my guy. Yeah, so I think tonight I'm gonna try to see if I can bring it in. I still want to try Rextra's Immortal build. Thinking about how well it's yeah. I want to try it too, Derek. I think it'd be fun. Go on Mythic and Frost DK. I'll give it a go. Is Fear Warrior good as Necrolord? It's not terrible. It's not as bad as people think. It's very much a group-oriented playstyle, though. Not much as solo, like, big damage increases. So I'm gonna try to see if we can bring it tonight. We'll do our best, chat. We'll do our very, very best. If I can't, then we'll be doing our rogue stuff. Otherwise, I prefer duels with the Frost DK. I tried two-handed, just don't feel as good. For PvP, two-hand is better though, because the damage of Obliterate has a bit more of a burst to it. So we'll do, it's fine, but it's not as bursty, and PvP burst is pretty big. The shirt looks like Azrael's blood, really. My shirt is supposed to be Pokemon. It's supposed to be Pokemon. I got a shirt a while ago. I didn't really have anything else to wear. Have we done the Doom Lord event? Have you been doing the Doom Lord event? The anniversary one with the Doom Lord. You mean the world boss? No. If that's what you mean. Otherwise, the Doom Lord, I have no idea what you might mean then. Besides that, I have no clue. But yeah, this shirt's supposed to be Pokemon. There's we got a chart. I don't know. Maybe I should move the mic somehow. We got a let me see the OBS if you guys can see it. We got Charmander over here. We got Charizard. We got Ghastly. That's Pikachu. He's really, really pixelated though. What is there? We got this thing. Meowth. That's right. Let's see, who's over here? Squirtle! I got a Squirtle on my shoulder. That's, I don't know what that is. Eevee! We got an Eevee. We got an Eevee over here. He may be a little bit better that way. I don't know what that is. There's got another Squirtle upside down on the back. Him right here. Sorta. It's a Pokemon shirt. I got it a while ago. I kind of sort of sponsored by this t-shirt company, or they kind of like send out t-shirts. It was like loot boxes, you know, those loot boxes. It's like a loot drop where every month they send you a box of goodies for like whatever amount of money a month. So they were like, they paid me $100, and then we're like, all right, we'll send you the stuff for a year. So I just got a bunch of like gaming shirts and stuff. Some of them were really, really good. Others not as much. This one is one of the ones that stayed, that I kept around when I moved homes. Because when I moved, I decided, you know what, let's just pack a bunch of stuff in trash and just get rid of it. Because I didn't realize just how much stuff I had to lug with me. 5-6 years of like just living in place, you don't realize just how much garbage you collect and just keep. What's up, Golden? Love your shirt. Hey, I like it too. I remember taking this into college, dude. This is a pretty comfy shirt too. I remember going to class and I get compliments on it left and right, dude, from professors and other kids. It's just such a good shirt. It's really comfy too. It's kind of one of the older ones, but it looks pretty good. It does pixelate, or not pixelate, but it's like green screens. It tries to like green screen it out sometimes. Drops to 22 gear and 2 mounts. Really? Hunter and Gengar is there. Oh, it is Gengar. Okay, okay. I thought Ghastly. I guess I got it wrong. Yeah, if that drops mounts, I gotta try for them then. Maybe I'll give them a go. I've never done it before, the Doom Lord stuff. I know there's the other dragons that are up for the anniversary event, but I should try the Doom Lord guys. Or the Doom Lord or whoever else. Do they have like a loot table? Like here? Like out in the open world? Like if I go to like Classic, do they have a loot table? There's normally like world bosses. I don't think they do. I could name every Pokemon name on your shirt in the game of childhood. Yo, I wish I could, dude. I wish I could. I grew up around Pokemon, but at some point my parents were like, yeah, no more Pokemon. Because in Russia, they decided... In Russia, the government didn't like that kids were watching Pokemon. They thought like it was Japanese propaganda or something. And they were like, let's spread a rumor that when kids watch Pokemon, they lose their minds and like try to commit no life. Let's just go over that. Yeah. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. That was the rumor, and then the parents started telling that to their kids, and then yeah, and then everybody all of a sudden in my school stopped watching Pokemon all at once. It was weird. It was really weird. I don't know. Russian government makes no sense sometimes, but it decided to start going around making a public service announcements on it, and the parents were like, "Oh, can't watch Pokemon anymore." So everybody in my school all of a sudden stopped watching Pokemon. Weren't allowed to. It was weird, dude. So it's part of my childhood until it was rudely interrupted. Pretty weird, honestly. In Legion out for you now next week. That's next week, Jordan. You lived in Russia? I was born in Russia, yeah. You guys might have noticed I have a bit of an accent whenever I speak English. So my accent is like, I try to lose the accent best I could, but it's Russian. You said good? I think it could work, Liev. I've heard some guildies that are like, you know what, I don't really like it, but I think it could work with certain talents and certain builds. I want to try it. I want to give it a solid shot first before I say anything bad about it. But yeah, let's do this. Let's go park this character over in the mall. Maybe even go to Korthia. Park him next to the raid, so it might be easier to play this guy for some of the bosses in the raid. I want to really hard try the breath build opener. This could be really cheesy, but also really good. I really want to try it. This could be really... I want to have some fun with it. I want to have some fun with it. So I'm gonna see if Euro will let me join as a DK for the first two bosses for the sake of cheese and the content. Because if I can get the footage of me actually slamming a boss with it, DK doesn't have the best gear. Definitely will not be able to compete against the other guildies that have shard gear, but for like the amount of damage she will do without the shards, I think I will do more damage than my Sims tell me I should be doing. So at least I'll be breaking my Sims, and I'll figure out and see exactly how much extra damage am I doing compared to what my Sims tell me I should be doing. So we'll see. We'll give it a good shot. So one dagger for Mythic for me, Old Hunter 256, I don't know, waiting for the dagger man to drop me. Oh my goodness, I hope you get this one dagger, man. Is it myth for me? I hope you get it. I really do hope you get it. I can't see that. I can see you're excited. Yeah, I really want to give it a go. I really want to try. So hopefully Euro will let my crap shoot DK in there. At least for the first two bosses that don't really matter that much. Because my rogue doesn't need any more gear. Maybe like Kelthul's Odd Pants, but that's about it. Do you do tuber carries? Tuber carries, I don't know what that is. Like YouTuber carries? Do I do that? Depends what you mean by tuber carries, I guess. Fear said, don't increase AoE bursts with Bladestorm and Whirlwind, but it still feels good in single target to a legendary feels pretty big AoE, both Bladestorm or counter proc. Good cheater said, so technically it does increase AoE because Raging Blow will be able to cleave whenever Whirlwind. Like when Raging cleaves, it's Raging Blow that does the damage, and it will cleave. Like it's Raging Blows that will hit multiple targets, not Whirlwind that hits targets. So it is going to benefit towards AoE, but not nearly as big as it could. Yeah, you're right, that sure. To be curious for you viewers. I mean, I play with viewers all the time. I don't know if I call them carries. Like if viewers want to join in for some keys or whatever, then you guys are more than welcome to. But as for carries, I don't really describe them as carries. It's more like you guys are more welcome to join in, but I mean, maybe if I'm a main and you guys come in a lower level character, I'm down to like carry you along a little, you know, but in terms of like, not really usually carries, no. You guys are more welcome to join in, like hanging out with you guys. but it's not like an official carry or anything like that. Like those dudes that sit on, sometimes they'll be in LFG doing their keys and they'll be like, join my live stream, hit follow, and then sign up to the comment section for a raffle. But you know what? Everybody got the way of growing the streams, and that's one of the ways to do it, you know? But I don't do that. I guess what I'm trying to say. It's not like a stream carry or anything like that. We're not like a private group that's doing like free viewer carries or free subscriber carries or anything like that. You need to want this dagger blessing from Vault. Yo, Jordan, I hope you get the dagger. Take my luck, my guy. My rogue didn't get nothing from Vault, so hopefully you get something. All you guys do. Now, when you're from Russia, man, your English is so fluent. Me being English my whole life, I wouldn't be able to tell you're from elsewhere. I feel like if you met me IRL, because the mic does... I feel like my voice IRL versus the voice which you hear on mic is a little different because what's a microphone? You know, I try to make it a little bit more cleaner. I like to boost it a little bit, right? I try to also keep it the same voice as I would have like in the videos or whatever, so it's more or less similar. So the mic does a lot of the post-process and stuff. But if you talk to me, like Russian comes out sometimes out of me. Like it's sometimes I say my words in a little bit of a different structure, or sometimes I randomly develop an accent for certain words. Like, yeah, there's little things. Like the word jewelry. Jewelry. That's how I say it. That's just like an ingrained Russian in me. I know it's jewelry, but I always call it jewelry. Like when I don't think about it. So certain words, certain things come out, and I feel like if you were to talk to me IRL, you would know there's a bit of an accent somewhere. It's not quite native, but you might not be able to pinpoint exactly. That's what I had people tell me before. Is it's hard to pinpoint. They want to say Russian, but they can't quite say exactly Russian. But when I tell them it's Russian, it's like, oh, confirmed. But now it's also reversed like that, where when I speak to anybody in America and US, if I talk to anybody in US, they can tell there's a bit of something different, but not quite exactly what it is. And other times they can't tell. Like if it's a short conversation, like a small talk, they don't got a clue. But when I talk to Russians, like native Russians, they know there's an accent. Like when I speak to them in Russian now, they hear an American accent when I speak to them in Russian. So now it's like backwards. I can talk to my homies in US and they know there's something going on. Now I'm talking to my homies in Russia with their native tongue and they know there's something going on. I'm not getting in between, dude. I'm in the middle like that now. Angry Russian with my pizza? Yeah. Arms War tier set is really bad. Really, I think Arms War tier set is going to be fine, but it might be boring. But I think it's going to be fine for like damage. New weapon to try? True. One thing you do is a massive upturn for breath build, destroy all Ventia, rotating power, rune weapon, and covenant ability for massive upturn. You're right, Derek, you totally could. But the only reason I'm carrying is to do the cheesy thing with the one button rotation. I think I'll try to see if I can get Trophy GCD so I can really showcase that I'm literally using one button as part of my rotation. Sup, Dali, this is the first build of 9-tone PTR this week. Then this week, do you think we'll get it? When do you think we'll get it? It'll either be Wednesday or Thursday. That's usually when they do PTR stuff. I'll be on burn when it comes to shards animation. 12 classes less, 2 or 3 classes can't bother. Yeah, that's why Tariq for my alts, I just do keys and I don't focus on shards of domination at all. I don't do that whatsoever because I don't raid on a lot of my alts, so I don't need the shards of domination for the bonuses. And inside of dungeons, you don't necessarily need shards of domination to get your 15s done and even push up to keys. Maybe if you're like trying to do your first 30, yeah, shards of domination are probably gonna help. Like max level, item level stuff. But like for my characters from alts, just to get them viable for PvE stuff, just doing Mythic Plus and getting the gear from 1 Plus has been good enough. I know a lot of players want to get like the best in slot for all their alts, but like doing that on every single character is super tedious, and you'll be surprised how far you can go without getting everything that's busy. Everything busy. Just don't worry about everything and every little detail, every pixel of your character becoming bis. You'll be surprised just how far you can go without any of that. I really love the melee, but I don't know what to main. I need to help it quick. For melee, rogues are really good. I think you'll like Windwalker monks, arms warriors are fantastic. Or warriors in general are fantastic as well. This will be the 3 melee I recommend off the bat, just because of the performance in 915. Death Knights, Paladins are also really fun. Feral Druids, love them. Enhanced Shamans, also super fun. So I give it the first 3 that I easily recommend, but all of them are good. If you want to just level up a bunch of characters with the anniversary event for the 17% extra experience, also turn on war mode for 10, like up to 20% more as Alliance if you're feeling brave, and also get the BFA leveling potions too. That's 10% on top of it as long as you're under level 50. Yeah, just level some characters, play some different playstyles, see what you like, see what you enjoy. Now is the time to do it. Level some characters until the Mage Tower. And then give them all a try at Mage Tower. Havoc? Yeah, Havoc. That's another one I forgot. Havoc is really good. Yeah, Demon Hunter would actually be in there with a Monk, Warrior, and Rogue. Yeah, Havoc, Demon Hunter easily. 26 gloves on a Pally. I think green today from M2 Wall. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Are shards only in the raid? Yeah, shards can only be gotten from the raid at the moment. And they're not going to continue the shards into 9.2, so at this point, like, if you raid, shards from the raid, that's fine. As soon as 9.2 comes around and you'll be able to earn tier sets through M+, PvP and raiding, that's a better system. I'm more excited about 9.2 raiding and 9.2 stuff, because tier sets you can earn from M+. What class would you rate as S tier for PvP situations in Diamond 5? Monk, Rogue Warrior, Red Pala, Mage, Druid, Feral, Baby Boomy, BM Hunter. There's a lot. Classes, there's a lot. Specs, that's a little more specific. But all the none of the classes are really bad for PvP. Like Priests are pretty good too. Shamans are good too. Like Resto is insane. Every class is pretty good for PvP except maybe like Warlock and Death Knight. And even then, they're not that far behind. It's all pretty even, more or less. Like when you look at it, like who is the most busted, yeah, you could parse some differences, split some hairs there. But in terms of classes, they're all pretty decent. Like every class is a spec that's pretty good. Warlock is going to get nerfed bad in AoE? I don't think so. They got their spinning crane kick uncapped, so they can spin to win. Are they going to bring back Valor Cap in 9.2? I think Conquest Caps and Valor Caps will return, so you don't have like players that are just grind out for progression. But maybe they'll rethink it. We don't know for now. But it's in. I think they are going to bring it back in 9.2. I think it will return. The M2 gloves, 6 out of 12, were an upgrade over my Guillotine gauntlets, which have a socket in them. Well, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Little upgrades here and there, a little bit at a time, and then eventually with those little upgrades, you'll be 248 item level. Doing dungeons is fine. I really wish I did dungeons do well though. That dungeon did not work super well for the cheese build. I just can't tank and stand still, but he also literally necrotic. Literally wouldn't be able to. He would have to kite. Even if it was a bear druid outside of Incarnate, they would have to kite. Although I had a lot of fun spamming my... Dude, I actually think it would have been fun to play Frost Scythe and just have a 20 pack of enemies and just start cleaving them all down. That would be so good. I need to figure out the damage differences between Obliterate and Frost Scythe in terms of like rune spend. Because the damage is about 2,565 on a two-hander versus 554, so it's almost like you need 5 targets for Frost Scythe to make up the difference. I think it's basically 5+ targets, like 6 or more, definitely Frost Scythe for everything. But I think Obliterate ends up being better for the most part. Except for crits, I think Frost Scythe gets 4 times, so it's like 2,000 when it crits, which Frost Scythe is 4,000, so like a 3+ targets, I think on crits, Frost Scythe is better. So safety, 5 targets. So yeah, imagine like pulling 20 mobs and then Tango's Incarnation starts thrashing and you just Frost Scything and it's all crits while you're breathing the whole time. That could be really good. If you had to pick top 3 classes and specs for being S tier in PvP, what would you pick? Just curious on the inside. Top 3 for PvP. Like arenas or just like duels, RBGs, stuff like that. I think if you're looking at competitive arenas, Arms Warrior easily. I would say Feral Druid, Beastmaster Hunter. Of the bat. I'm thinking like the easiest classes to play. Like easy to get into, easy to do well, that have a lot of opportunities and compositions. Feral Druids are nuts. Arms Warriors are really good just about everything. With just about everything. And Beastmaster Hunters can just DPS from afar. That's one of the items I got from the Boom Walker event. Oh, face guard. Oh, it looks cool. I was trying to look like other pieces, but it's a helm. 220. That's pretty good. That's kind of cool. I like that. Will they change loot in 9.2? We'll have to wait and see. That's one of those things we'll have to wait until PTR is up so we'll get more information. And fingers crossed the PTR is this week. Which hopefully it should be. Alright, chat. I think I'm gonna pop off for the night. My friend made it that every time he does spin crane kick, the song spin right round and back round. You could probably do it where you have a weak horror play that song too. Every time you do it, you could probably totally do that. And you can do like a really like fried version where it's like can overlap with each other, so you'll play like multiple instances of that song if you just keep spinning over and over. That'd be really cheesy. Alrighty boys, we're gonna call it for now. I'm gonna go get some food. and we're gonna hop in the raid tonight. Hopefully we'll get some footage of the Frost DK one-button gameplay on bosses, just to show it off. Hopefully we'll get in. But yeah, I'll see you guys there tonight for the raid. We're gonna start off with first few bosses, and then head into Sylvanas, all the way to Sylvanas. Probably skip face crab like we normally do. So I'll see you guys in about an hour and 30 or so. Sorry about that. Well, I'll see you guys in about an hour 30 if you're going to be there for the raid. If you can't, perfectly fine. I know a lot of you guys on EU cannot make the raid, so don't worry about it. Get some sleep if you need to. But I'll see you guys later, either tonight or tomorrow for the normal stream. And maybe tomorrow we'll get that 9.2 announcement in PTR. Honestly, if I am feeling good on a Thursday, if PTR comes out on a Thursday, we might just stream Thursday. We might just stream Thursday. Maybe. Possibly. But anyway, I'll see you guys later tonight for the raid. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a wonderful, beautiful day. Peace.
Don't be a stranger.
Thinking all I did was wrong. Guess you got all you wanted. Yeah, I don't know why suddenly you're gone. You'll never be forgotten. Pretending no one is to blame. Too late to reignite our flame. How did I not see you running? How did I get behind? Impacted, it's all around. When you were pushing me away, should've tried to get